The following is a live sports presentation of Glycod. GLICOD.com.
Glycod's coverage of Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School basketball starts now.
And welcome to Glycod's presentation of the 29th District Championships tonight from North Oldham High School, where we have a doubleheader in store for you. First up, the North Oldham Mustangs at 17 and 13 versus the South Oldham Dragons at 17 and 8 as the girls varsity matchup in this 29th District takes place. And then just a little bit from now, in our nightcap, we have in our boys game, the Oldham County Colonels at 16 and 14 taking on the North Oldham Mustangs in 23 and 5. And I am Dr. Todd Carter. Alongside me is Gary Forrest. And Coach Forrest, here we are. It's 29th District Championship time, and it's time to figure out those seedings for the region and who's going to be playing where. And we'll know even more about that tomorrow, I guess, after draws. But let's hear from you about the 8th region in this 29th District Championship.
Well, Todd, it's like the best time of year, maybe with the exception of Christmas and birthdays. For about 3 weeks now, we're going to be force-fed basketball. And for those basketball aficionados, you can't ask for more. This 29th District, always very competitive in the 8th region, both boys and girls, and I don't see any reason to be any different again this year.
Well, and as far as this first game goes, with the Mustangs up against the Dragons in this girls contest, just your thoughts about what both teams are going to put on the floor for us tonight.
Well, if it's anything like it was just about a month ago at South Oldham, it was an overtime thriller with South Oldham prevailing, and a game that was nip and tuck throughout the second half. And all we've done is change positions now. We're being hosted by North Oldham, and I think it's going to be a very competitive game tonight. Both teams, having emerged, South with the bye, having had the best district record throughout the year, and North having to come by a battling Oldham County girls team the other night.
Yep. Well, okay, we will have lots of basketball for you tonight in this 29th District Championship. So let's cut away, hear from some of our great sponsors. When we return, you will hear from the coach of the North Oldham Mustangs, and that's Mr. Mac McIntosh. Gary had a chance to talk to him just a little while ago. So when we return, you'll hear from Mac McIntosh of the North Oldham Mustangs on Glycod.
Car's been damaged, regardless of make or model, visit the experts at Roy's Body Shop. Roy's is locally owned and operated with free towing and lifetime warranty on all collision repairs. Plus, they provide deductible savings for every insurance claim. Open weekdays 9 to 5 at 2604 Highway 146 in LaGrange. Give them a call at 502-222-0948 or online at roysbodyshop.com. Roy's Body Shop. Collision repair for the people.
Winter is coming. The Farmer's Almanac is predicting a rough winter with teeth-chattering cold. Don't be caught unprepared. Call Thompson Heating and Cooling today for a special $99 HVAC checkup. Because the last time you want to find out your heat isn't working is when you really need it. At Thompson, we offer a 2-hour appointment window, so you won't be kept waiting all day. We are fully stocked and prepared, and 90% of our calls are repaired that day. And as always, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Call us today for express service.
Broken, outdated electronics harm the environment when disposed with regular trash. That's why Oldham County Solid Waste is sponsoring an electronics collection event on Saturday, April 15th, 2023 from 9 a.m. to noon at Oldham County High School student parking lot. It's the perfect time to properly dispose of tube and projection-style televisions, computers, smartphones, or other gadgets that you may no longer need. No restrictions on devices. Every bit helps. A message from Oldham County Solid Waste.
your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in, like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right, Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Anderson Sales and Service in Crestwood, making your life easier with quality products and quality service.
This is Gary Forrest coming to you live from North Oldham High School, where tonight, 29th District Finals. First game up is the girls. North Oldham, the Lady Mustangs, play host to the South Oldham Lady Dragons. I'm here with Coach Mac McIntosh. Coach, you survived that first game, and sometimes that first one, kind of sets the tone for everything else. You get a chance to break it down, look at it, and say, well, we got another chance.
Absolutely. That game against Oldham County, put us into being ready for the tournament, being ready for, that survive and advance type of role. And I think our girls, we had a pretty good last 2 days of practice. I think we kind of dialed in and ready to go now.
Keys for your success tonight. Coach played them about a month ago, and it was a game that probably either team could have won, took it to the overtime, and just couldn't get it over the hump.
I think we've got a couple keys. One, we've been working on possessing the basketball on the offensive end, not rushing our shots so that it leads to good shot selection. Two, we've got to take away South's ability to transition the basketball. And three, we've got to hit free throws at a higher level than what we've been doing. We do those things, I think we're going, which I think anybody does those things, they're going to be a pretty successful team. But especially against South, right now we've not had a really good history record against this team. They've been dominating. But I think our girls are staring their opponent in the eyes. They're measuring up to them, and they believe they can beat this team. And that is why we're here in the championship game with them.
You've heard of Coach Mac McIntosh, where tonight his Lady Mustangs play host to the South Oldham Lady Dragons in 29th District Finals in girls basketball. This is Gary Forrest for Glycod.com.
Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has a mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 502-225-9900. That's 502-225-9900 or visit lawsonfinancial.net.
Welcome to WDRB Home Design here at Watts Home Center. We're talking paint colors today. Tommy, what are the hottest colors this season?
The hottest colors are gray. Grays are trending. You also have taupes, off-white. Benjamin Moore has over 4,000 colors, so we can find something that you like.
So if I wanted to color match my shirt, you could do it?
I can do it. We take our little color spectrometer here. It will take a picture of your shirt, tells us what color it is. We have true color lighting, so it helps us get the true color to match your color.
Do you have any tips for us to ensure a successful paint job?
The best tip I can give you is use the proper tools. You want to use a good paintbrush, you want to use a good roller. People always grab a roller frame, they just want to roll a wall, grab a pole, whether it be an expensive good one, inexpensive wooden one. It makes the job go so much easier when you're rolling that wall out.
The team at Watts Home Center can answer all your painting questions, so come on out to their location here in LaGrange. I'm Lindsay Cox for WDRB Home Design.
You're watching Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball from Glycod.
You want me to go?
29th District Championship night tonight from here at North Oldham High School on Glycod. Tonight's keys to the game are presented by Watts Home Center in LaGrange. Design that feels like home. And for the keys to the game, let's turn it back over to Coach Gary Forrest. And Coach, your thoughts first on South Oldham.
Well, Todd, you know, these two teams being less than 8 miles apart, there aren't a lot of secrets. They see each other throughout the summer and played each other less than a month ago. But we'll take a look at the keys that presently stack up to be maybe the difference in tonight's game. First of all, for the South Oldham Dragons, they're led by two really good guards. So, you know, anytime you start with what do you have to do to them, it's try to neutralize the guards. They've got very good guard play, both of them averaging double figures, both of them very good free throw shooters. They love the transition offense. They love to push it on the break right down the right-hand side. They're a right-hand dominant team, and early offense is good offense for them. And for them to be successful tonight, I think they're going to have a little more inside offense. Sometimes they become too dependent on their outside shooting.
All right, and so those are the South Oldham Dragons. For the North Oldham Mustangs. Thoughts there?
Well, once again, played a month ago, lost in an overtime at South Oldham, but having seen them early in the season and throughout the season, they're maybe one of the more improved teams within this whole region. They have very good balance. They have 4 out of 5 starters that on any given night can score in double figures. They're very aggressive. Excuse me. They play a switching change-up defense. They're very successful with that from time to time. They like to trap a lot and push the guard play of the other team. Their post play is excellent. Now, when a lot of people think post play, they think, well, they've got a big gal that scores inside. Well, she's good at scoring inside, but she's better about being a leader on the floor. She's a great assist person. Usually don't have that from a post player, but she does all the right things. She catches, she turns, she looks. And probably the person that benefits the most from her is Caitlin Weiss. You know, so they'll play a little high post action with Weiss on the step-in block player. And against South Oldham the last time they played, Weiss led them in scoring simply because of that. Their bench, a little shady, maybe go 6 or 7 deep. But, you know, I look for it to be another one of those close ball games.
All right. Well, there are your keys to the game presented by Watts Home Center in LaGrange. Design that feels like home. We will catch another quick break, and when we then return, we're going to talk about these teams again and just see what both have kind of on the field, on the court, and talk specifically about South Oldham, and then also what's coming up in the region for both teams. Just as we count down to the tip here on Glycod.
Car's been damaged, regardless of make or model, visit the experts at Roy's Body Shop. Roy's is locally owned and operated with free towing and lifetime warranty on all collision repairs. Plus, they provide deductible savings for every insurance claim. Open weekdays 9 to 5 at 2604 Highway 146 in LaGrange. Give them a call at 502-222-0948 or online at roysbodyshop.com. Roy's Body Shop. Collision repair for the people.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
Broken, outdated electronics harm the environment when disposed with regular trash. That's why Oldham County Solid Waste is sponsoring an electronics collection event on Saturday, April 15th, 2023 from 9 a.m. to noon at Oldham County High School student parking lot. It's the perfect time to properly dispose of tube and projection style televisions, computers, smartphones, or other gadgets that you may no longer need. No restrictions on devices, every bit helps. A message from Oldham County Solid Waste.
You're watching Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball from Glycod.
'29th District Championship night from here at North Oldham High School, where the North Oldham Mustangs will be facing the South Oldham Dragons. I about got that reversed. Coach, it's Dr. Ty Carter alongside me. It's Coach Gary Forrest. And Coach, let's just talk about a little more. We've talked about the keys to the game, just a little bit about the path that these teams have taken to get here, and a little bit of what's ahead as we are seeding for the region.
Well, tonight we'll conclude district play here in the 8th region. Kentucky's unique. They take both the winner of the district and the runner-up. So the runner-up gets one of those gotchas, and they'll go tomorrow. They'll draw at Gallatin County High School for the 8 positions. Winners will play runners-up, vice versa, and that'll get started on Monday and Tuesday night at Gallatin County, and it will end up on Friday night semifinals and Saturday night at Gallatin County, the finals for the 8th region. And the girls' state tournament will be played the following week at Rupp Arena.
All right, so that tells you what we're looking at here as we move along, and it's one of those things that it is coming very quickly. This again just gets that seeding, and of course, boy, nice to be able to win a trophy and say you're the district champions, and that's always a nice thing, even at a smaller district like this 29.
Well, the thing about it being a smaller district, but it's everybody within Oldham County, so you truly do get bragging rights for Oldham County for the next year.
Absolutely. Then that's something that both of these teams in this girls' ball game want to have. Well, we're going to step away, and when we return, we will have the starting lineups for you, and we're just about ready to go in this girls' game of tonight's doubleheader, with the boys to follow in the 29th District Championships on Glycod.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're watching Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball from Glycod.
North's got their home uniforms on.
As we return to North Oldham High School for the 29th District Championships, it's time for tonight's starting lineups. Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Crestwood State Farm agent Leslie Gilly. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. For the South Oldham Dragons, they will go as follows. As you heard Gary talk about earlier, Ella Morrison at one guard, a 5'9 junior. Chloe John, a 5'7 junior guard, as well as Grace Turner, 5'5, 8th grader, also playing guard. Madison Young, 9th grade, 5'9, and last but not least, Natalie Hall, 5'7 junior forward. And that's at least what the lineup that South Oldham went with last week. So thoughts on that lineup, Gary?
Well, you know, the only difference that maybe they've kind of been interchangeable during the year. Sometimes they'll start Jalen Money, number 21, or other times it's Hall that started. And they're really about 4 guards and a forward. You know, they're a team without real positions. They all handle the ball fairly well. Don't have great size, but they get up and down the floor.
All right. And for the North Oldham Mustangs, Caitlin Vise, a 5'9 senior forward. Caroline Moffitt, a 5'10 senior guard. Catherine Smith, a 5'4 junior guard. Gracie Sipes, a 5'6 junior guard. And Liz Boyd, a 6'1 senior center. Thoughts there, Gary?
Well, good blend of both seniors and underclassmen for North. They're a more traditional team, 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a post player. And what they've lacked the last couple years was really any size inside. And miraculously over the summer, Liz Boyd transferred in from Georgia. She gives them that size presence and has helped make them a more complete team this year.
All right, well, as we step aside, we will be back with the tip in this girls' side of the 29th District Championship. Stay tuned for that here on Glycod.
Welcome to WDRB Home Design here at Watts Home Center. We're talking paint colors today. Tommy, what are the hottest colors this season?
The hottest colors are gray. Grays are trending. You also have taupes, off-white. Benjamin Moore has over 4,000 colors, so we can find something that you like.
So if I wanted to color match my shirt, you could do it?
I can do it. We take our little color spectrometer here. It will take a picture of your shirt, tells us what color it is. We have true color lighting, so it helps us get the true color to match your color.
Do you have any tips for us to ensure a successful paint job?
The best tip I can give you is use the proper tools. You want to use a good paintbrush, you want to use a good roller. People always grab a roller frame, they just want to roll a wall. Grab a pole, whether it be an expensive good one, an inexpensive wooden one. It makes the job go so much easier when you're rolling that wall out.
The team at Watts Home Center can answer all your painting questions, so come on out to their location here in LaGrange. I'm Lindsay Cox for WDRB Home Design.
If your car's been damaged, regardless of make or model, visit the experts at Roy's Body Shop. Roy's is locally owned and operated with free towing and lifetime warranty on all collision repairs. Plus, they provide deductible savings for every insurance claim. Open weekdays 9 to 5 at 2604 Highway 146 in LaGrange. Give them a call at 502-222-0948 or online at roysbodyshop.com. Roy's Body Shop. Collision repair for the people.
From Glycod, it's Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball. Roy's Body Shop in LaGrange. Collision repair for the people. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Anderson Sales and Service in Crestwood, making your life easier with quality products and quality service. Watts Home Center, design that feels like home. Thompson Heating and Cooling, making people comfortable. LaGrange Service Center, quality car care since 1964. State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilly. And by Mortensen Family Dental. Now courtside for all the action from Glycod on Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball.
It was Hannah
Richardson.
As we return here to North Oldham High School, the South Oldham Dragons were just announced, and we do have one difference in the starting lineup. Hannah Richardson, number 24, senior forward, will be starting in the place of Grace Turner. So Morrison, John, Young, Richardson, and Hall are the starting lineup, is the starting lineup for the South Oldham Dragons. And as the North Oldham Mustangs are introduced, I'll ask Gary to tell me if we missed on any of those. So far, I think we've got it.
No, he hasn't changed up any, and he's, as the old boy would say, he's going what brung him here.
So as they head out for the tip, again for the Mustangs, it's Vise, Moffitt, Smith, Sipes, and Boyd. It will be Young jumping center against Liz Boyd as we are about underway. Again, Dr. Todd Carter and Gary Forrest, camera operator, Joey Theobald, Forrest tonight, and tip heads to the far sideline there. And it's going to come back the way of South Oldham.
Well, there's an old adage in basketball, never assume it's yours when it goes out of bounds. And the young lady from North basically stopped, thought it was going to be their ball, and the official right on top of it said, nope, South Oldham ball. So they started at half court.
So South Oldham works it. And Chloe John on the baseline, trap. And said Hannah Richardson, and I messed up and said that Grace Turner wouldn't be in there, but she's handling the ball right now. It's right. It's Hall that's not in there. So working it around. That's Richardson with it. Now back to Turner. Dumped down low. Now, when we saw this South Oldham team about a week ago on Glycod, they were playing against Owen County. Turner could not get the runner to go, and the ball tossed out of bounds. It will come back the way of South Oldham. I was going to say, Gary, what I noticed was just how patient South Oldham was once they got into their half-court set.
Well, when you've got 4 guards on the floor, you're fairly comfortable with it. It's more of a spread offense. They really don't have post-up players, but
there's a big 3 from Chloe John. Gets things started. And the ball knocked away from Boyd, and then a whistle comes.
Sometimes it's overlooked, Todd, but, officials are tight, too. We talk about players being tight when the game's starting and stuff. Well, sometimes, if it's, that was really ticky-tacky. If they're going to call all those tonight, we'll be here for a long time.
Dumps it down inside to Boyd. Trying to get it to Vise, taken away by the Lady Dragons. And working it against this defense. That's Turner with it. 8th grader looks to drive. Gets it to John. She's going to shoot a 3 again. This one's short off the iron. Moffitt comes up with the board and the foul. Going to go against Morrison.
South Oldham back in a 2-3, constantly changing right now. As we said, they don't have great size, so they'll mix it up.
That's Moffitt playing pitch and catch there with Smith. Moffitt now gets it to Boyd, tries to get it down low. Dumped down low, one dribble, poked away from Vise, and back in the hands of South Oldham.
Well, they love that high-low offense between Boyd and Vise.
Young calls for it, but it rolled away from her. Sipes quickly down, trying to find Smith, but couldn't do that in the corner.
Both teams a little tight right now, as you can see by their passes, hanging on to them just a little longer. I don't think it's necessarily great defense. It's just the offense are a little tight.
Smith works it, looks to drive, has a lane, up under, couldn't get it to go. Young comes down with the board.
Young, very athletic.
Quickly at the other end, Morrison arches the 3. That one won't fall, but Turner comes up with the long board. Still 3-0. That one made a 3-pointer from John, our only bucket, both teams. Turner trying to figure out a hole maybe down low in this defense, but so far, nice D by North Oldham.
Well, a little bit of a matchup, 2-3, but what South is going to have to do is reverse the ball completely around to make the defense shift.
That was a miss by Richardson, now being pushed, and then losing control was Sipes. She just got ahead of herself a bit, didn't she, Coach?
Yeah, Sipes the other night really, it was more of she battled herself a lot, seemed to be a little up-tempo and didn't shoot the ball well. And, sometimes you can want it too much and it makes you play a little faster and you kind of get out of whack, if you will.
Morrison takes it in from the three-point line, puts up
best shooter on the floor, Todd, for both teams, She comes from a very athletic family. She has a great understanding of how to play the game of basketball. There's that high-low action again.
Sure enough, that's what you called that they would have, but Vise can't get on track there. Lots of hands down low every time she gets the ball.
Well, Vise is getting the ball a little too low, and that more or less is her fault coming across the lane. You want to catch the ball above that lower block where you've got an angle where you can turn and shoot it using both the glass or straight on.
So still 5-0 here in this 29th District Championship night.
Let's see if South can reverse the ball a little more, Todd. I think they would be except for getting better shots.
That's John from the corner again. That one was halfway down, popped back out. Moffitt came up with the rebound, quickly outletted to Smith. Smith finds the side of the backboard as she is hacked. So,
well, just to look at shot discrepancy right now, South Oldham 2 out of 8. And for North Oldham, they're 0 for 3. And part of that is because they made 3 early turnovers.
So Catherine Smith, a 62% free throw shooter, averages 9 points a game, does the junior. Can't get that first to fall.
Didn't have a good follow through on that one. Let's watch her hands this time, see if she holds that follow through. Much better. Kept her hands up.
So breaks the seal over the basket on that end, and we are now 5-1.
Little 1-2-2 action now, so constantly changing defenses.
Into the corner for 3. And that was Richardson in that left corner or far corner.
Well, now you know why she's in there, to shoot the ball against this zone defense, and North's thrown up against them.
Right at a 50% three-point shooter on the year. That ball high. And, good rebound there by Vise. I thought maybe would end up out of bounds. Another 3. That one won't fall. And then the board comes off to South Oldham's Morrison. Down to Young. She will shoot the 3. That one won't fall, but Richardson with great heady play there, just take the ball away. Natalie Betts, who has the ball now, checked in the ball game just a few moments ago. She's coming off an ACL. Just returning, and another 3. That one by Morrison, making it 11-1. Now working the baseline, throwing out of it to Vise. Smith looks to drive, gets in close, couldn't get it to go, but nice follow there on the putback by Boyd. Down low, Young blocked away. Nice defense there by North Oldham. Sipes quickly goes the other way, gets the ball up on the rim, but can't find home. Richardson to Young now down low. Morrison back out. Long shot will not fall and comes off to Moffitt, who is fouled. So John already with 2 fouls. As North Oldham back on the attack. Off it to Sipes. Now Boyd. Trying to work that block. Gary gives it up to Vise. Takes that. Nicely done with the left hand there. As the first quarter begins to dwindle down. Both teams started pretty cold, Gary, but they have since begun to warm up.
Well, it is to be expected. You know, you're in the district finals. Everybody's a little tight. You know, if there is a blessing in disguise, both teams are going to advance.
Right.
And so, you know, right now we're just playing for bragging rights and for rights of maybe a better draw.
That's Moffitt with it. Tries to find someone down low and just airmailed that one, unfortunately, across the end line.
You know, North, if anything, just looks a little tight. South is basically back in, packing that 2-3 in, saying you're not going to get a shot inside.
Oh, nice hustle there on the Young miss. Hall chased it down and got it back in. And with 8 seconds left, South Oldham's got another chance. Morrison with the 3. And that will do it for the first quarter. So at the end of one, our score, the South Oldham South Oldham Dragons at 14, the North Oldham Mustangs 5. Come on back. We will have a second quarter upcoming for you here on Glycod.
Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
You're watching Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball from Glycod.
As we return, getting ready for the second quarter, show you the one of those threes by the South Oldham Dragons, and also nice inside up and under play on the other end for North Oldham. Gary, we were talking about both those teams maybe being a little tight, but North even more so. But as you said, both teams, it's really a bragging rights game, and there's still a whole lot of basketball yet to be played. And 9 points is surely something that can be surmounted if needed.
No, it's just who settles down first. You know, they've both been in school all day today, and they've listened to people tell them about, oh boy, big game tonight, so that just compounded it.
Vise with the nice play there to open the second period.
Vise is really going to have to carry him, and Sipes is going to have to make some shots from the outside.
Oh, ball taken away. That Sipes goes to the other end, up and in.
And there she goes. Sipes very good at playing the passing lanes. She gets a couple of steals a game for layups just like that.
Am I off base, or was that her first field goal?
It is.
Yeah, that's what I thought. She missed on a couple.
She's had a long cold streak going back to the game the other night.
There's Richardson, though, for three.
Well, once again, there's a reason Richardson started, and now she's already knocked down 2 threes early in this game.
6 points for Richardson. Leads stretches back out to 8 now. Inside to Vise. Oh, that was a nice move there to make the defender miss.
Nice up and under. Excellent dump pass inside by Sipes.
A little inside-outside action again there by the...
Sipes baiting that pass once again. Just about got it.
Nice spin move there. That was by Young.
Young, just a freshman. Nice up and under move, turning down the lane. Notice they're not even guarding Moffitt from the outside. And, you know, she doesn't shoot a lot out there. And if she does shoot and miss, she usually won't shoot for the rest of the game. She's that conscious of maybe not being the best outside shooter.
Only a 22% three-point shooter from our Steve Bird stats. Good defense there by South. Now pushes the ball ahead, and getting underneath just a little too much was Betts, but bailed out. She draws the foul. So Sipes whistled for the foul, and that will send the senior, as I said before, coming back from an ACL to the line. 50% free throw shooter. That one looked pretty good, though.
Well, I saw her earlier in the year, and she was really slow getting around, and she's a lot better shape and that knee now than she was at the beginning of the year.
And a timeout on the floor from North Oldham, so we will take a brief timeout as well. When we return, we'll have more second quarter action for you here on Glycod.
Dated electronics harm the environment when disposed with regular trash. That's why Oldham County Solid Waste is sponsoring an electronics collection event on Saturday, April 15th, 2023 from 9 a.m. to noon at Oldham County High School student parking lot. It's the perfect time to properly dispose of tube and projection-style televisions, computers, smartphones, or other gadgets that you may no longer need. No restrictions on devices. Every bit helps. A message from Oldham County Solid Waste.
You're watching Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball from Glycod.
As we are back to live action, this 29th District Championship. Nice move inside there. Vives with the quick bucket and a timeout from South Oldham. So
we'll look and see what South's maybe going to change a little bit. It's almost getting too easy for the high-low from Boyd inside. So, Vice has made 11. They made their last 4 shots. So look for South maybe to change a little bit, maybe move their zone out a little. But if they're just going to lay back in there, we saw this a month ago, and Vice made 11 the second half out of the high-low.
Let's show everybody the replay of that steal and the bucket by Sipes just a few moments ago. Nicely done by her. So 20-13, our score here in this 29th District Championship.
North Oldham staying back in that little matchup 1-2-2 zone, and they get a steal out of it.
Madison Young just couldn't hang on to the ball there. Nice move on the other end by Smith, who's now got 3 after her first field goal of the evening. And also, I have to say, the best pair of shoes on the court.
There you go. Well, Smith not known as an outside shooter, but she's a gambler on defense and just about had another one.
Just about did it again. Right on cue for you, Coach.
Very much so. They'll bait them a little bit, both Sipes and Smith.
Betts, follows her shot and knocks home the putback. So missed from range, but follows her shot. And
good players always follow their shots, and there Smith got hung. She gambled, didn't get the pass, and did block her person out as well, and Betts ended up made them pay for it.
Yep. Boyd inside.
Good
turn,
up and under. And she changed pivot feet.
She did.
She said, well, I did it so well early, I'll try it again, but can only go so far. Very solid inside, though. She never gets in a hurry.
And our score 22-14. At some point I think maybe I thought there was a 3 or had put an extra point on the board, so my fault. There it is. Okay, I was right. The scoreboard was wrong. From long range there, and that one wouldn't go. Up and under from Moffitt. She couldn't make the hook go. And then the ball just thrown away. Boyd ends up with it. And now Smith with it to reset. But good poke away there from Turner, and the foul. Sipes saying, who me? So Sipes with her second will send Grace Turner to the line. Splashes home the first. That's her first point of the ball game by my count. 56% free throw shooter.
Sailor Hankins into the game now. She takes Sipes' place. Sipes goes out with those 2 fouls here midway through the second quarter.
So junior Hankins.
Hankins not an outside scorer.
So long 2, but Hankins comes in the game and immediately gets the put-back bucket.
She does what she does well, and that's get on inside boards.
Don't have Hankins with a made 3 on the year, so I
think she plays within her range. Yeah, you won't see her shoot very far outside the paint. She's kind of rangy.
Well, showed that on that putback.
Yep.
And Moffitt runs out onto Turner, but Turner doesn't really follow her shot, but knew exactly where it was headed and got it back. Oh, nice block there. And block on Young. And North Oldham back on the attack. Trying to find Boyd. Good hands that rattle that home, trying to use the rim. Couldn't do it. Ends up on the deck, and South Oldham up with it. Turner coming the other way. Young blocked again.
2 blocks in a row for Boyd.
I don't think Boyd took well to getting put on her backside there a moment ago.
There you go.
Moffitt looks to drive, has a little bit of a lane, clears out, and up and goes to a 5-point game.
Now that's more Moffitt's game, more of a slasher, shoots the ball inside. If forced to shoot it from the outside, she doesn't shoot it with a lot of confidence.
From the other side, the 3 up would not fall from Betts, and ball down to the ladies in white.
North Oldham slowly reeling this thing back in. Coach McIntosh slowing them up a little bit with a minute 30, trying to get a little floor balance. They're going to look to go high-low once again with Boyd.
As Smith, content just to dribble it. And this is always on the defense, Coach. You know, if the defense doesn't come out to challenge it.
Well, you have to be careful as a coach. You know, I kind of thought North had the momentum going a little bit, and the worst thing you want to do is slow it down.
Right there.
And there,
turn it over. Yep. Slow it down and turn it over. I was just going to say that. And Boyd whistled for the foul.
Well, unless you practice it and you have a general purpose in your mind, and all of the North kids looked a little perplexed about what are we doing.
Turner looking to drive, finds John. Thought about the baseline, but brings it back out and then could not connect with Turner.
I think Morrison has been relatively quiet in this game. Usually Morrison and Young will lead the Lady Dragons, but the tempo of this game as it's been, they really haven't been able to get transition going, and that's where starts everything.
Moffitt will shoot the long 2. Boyd up the rebound and fouled. And that's going to go against Madison Young, her first. Liz Boyd, 50% free throw shooter, has 2 points thus far. Chance to cut into this 5-point lead.
Boyd did this the other night. Really got in a hurry, and when the ball leaves her hands, very flat. And I think she missed her first 5 the other night until she calmed down and got the ball up a little bit. So we look for her to put a little more arch and shoots a flat shot.
That's a little more arch, but it won't find the basket.
Well, you put that in the memory bank. You know, she's not shot free throws well. That may come into play later on in the game.
Sure could. Betts for 3. She gets it to go home.
South playing that donut offense. Don't get a lot inside, but they love to shoot the threes.
Moffitt can't get it to go, and that will bring us to halftime. So our halftime score here at North Oldham High School is the South Oldham Dragons 27, North Oldham Mustangs 19. Come on back. We'll have definitely have scores and stats for you coming up here on Glycott.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville.
If your car's been damaged, regardless of make or model, visit the experts at Roy's Body Shop. Roy's is locally owned and operated with free towing and lifetime warranty on all collision repairs. Plus, they provide deductible savings for every insurance claim. Open weekdays 9 to 5 at 2604 Highway 146 in LaGrange. Give them a call at 502-222-0948 or online at roysbodyshop.com. Roy's Body Shop. Collision repair for the people. Glycon on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycon.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by LaGrange Service Center, a family-owned car repair shop that also offers 24/7 towing and roadside assistance. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, celebrating their 58th year in business.
Halftime here in this first game in the 29th District Championships, the girls contest. Tonight's first half stats brought to you by Financial Solutions in LaGrange. Clarity for your financial future. For the team stats, let's turn it over to Gary Forrest to walk us through.
Well, let's take a look at the visiting South Oldham Dragons. Lady Dragons were 9 of 21, right around 46% from the field. Had 9 rebounds, which was a push, and 4 turnovers. So floor game was pretty good. Big difference, 4 out of 7 threes. When we look at North Oldham, they too were 9 out of 21. That puts them around 46%, somewhere in that area. 10 rebounds, so they out-rebounded South by 1. 6 turnovers, so 2 more turnovers than South Oldham. So you take the 2 more turnovers and the 4 made threes, 12-point difference, and that's your difference here at halftime.
All right, so that certainly does make for that difference. Now let's take you through the first half scoring for both teams as soon as I can get. We just have just a brief score up, but we will get the ticker up for you with that score. Brought to you by executive producer Steve Bird. For the North Oldham Mustangs, they were led by Caitlin Vise with her 8 points, 3 from Catherine Smith, and then 4 players with a pair. Sailor Hankins has 2, Caroline Moffitt has 2, Gracie Sipes has 2, and Liz Boyd has a pair as well. From the South Oldham Dragons, the Dragons have 2 players with 6 points. Natalie Betts and Hannah Richardson both have 6. 5 from Ella Morrison, 3 from Chloe John, and 2 apiece from Grace Turner and Madison Young. And that will do it for our individual scoring, as really for both teams had multiple players, get into the action, but especially in the case of North Oldham, it seems like their normal really big scores just are held back a little bit so far.
Very much so. For the second night in a row, Gracie Snipes just not getting things going, and struggled the other night. Had a lot of shot opportunities, but not many went. And tonight, I can only remember one bucket for her so far. Picked up her second foul midway through the second quarter and then went out of the game. But they're going to have to get more out of her. Everybody in here knows that if North's going to be successful, they're going to have some help for Vice inside. Back a month ago, she led them in scoring and did most of her damage inside. But South has done a better job on the high-low this game. But, if North can't get someone else to contribute offensively, they're going to be hard pushed to try to win this thing.
All right, well, we're going to step away here from some more of our great Glycod sponsors for Kentucky 8th Region basketball, and we will return for the second half of South Oldham and North Oldham in this 29th District Championship. Stay tuned for all of that and the boys' game to follow here on Glycod.
For sound, prudent financial advice, did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has a mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 502-225-9900. That's 502-225-9900, or visit lawsonfinancial.net.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Welcome to WDRB Home Design here at Watts Home Center. We're talking paint colors today. Tommy, what are the hottest colors this season?
The hottest colors are gray. Grays are trending. You also have taupes, off-white. Benjamin Moore has over 4,000 colors, so we can find something that you like.
So if I wanted to color match my shirt, you could do it?
I can do it. We take our little color spectrometer here. We'll take a picture of your shirt, tells us what color it is. We have true color lighting, so it helps us get the true color to match your color.
Do you have any tips for us to ensure a successful paint job?
The best tip I can give you is use the proper tools. You want to use a good paintbrush, you want to use a good roller. People always grab a roller frame, they just want to roll a wall. Grab a pole, whether it be an expensive good one, inexpensive wood one. It makes the job go so much easier when you're rolling that wall out.
The team at Watts Home Center can answer all your painting questions, so come on out to their location here in LaGrange. I'm Lindsay Cox for WDRB Home Design.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
If your car's been damaged, regardless of make or model, visit the experts at Roy's Body Shop. Roy's is locally owned and operated with free towing and lifetime warranty on all collision repairs. Plus, they provide deductible savings for every insurance claim. Open weekdays 9 to 5 at 2604 Highway 146 in LaGrange. Give them a call at 502-222-0948 or online at roysbodyshop.com. Roy's Body Shop. Collision repair for the people.
You're watching Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball from Glycod.
27-19 as we get ready to start the second half of action here. South Oldham over North Oldham, and time just to ask Coach Forrest any particular thoughts here as the teams return to the court and a reset on this one.
Well, if I'm North Oldham, I'm a little concerned that what's been good to me all year long, they haven't had a lot of success tonight in turning the ball over by South. By gapping passes, we saw a couple early where they gapped the passing lane, stole the pass, got layups. But, South Oldham with only 3 turnovers, so they're going to have to turn them over more because their defense helps their offense.
And Turner starts it off with a big 3-point bucket.
Once again, South relying on the 3 and right off the bat.
Straight away for North, that wouldn't go, but Vise up and back in.
Well, that's what Vise does well, but they're trading out 3 for 2, and that's what happened the first half, and that's what the margin of difference was at halftime.
It's back out to 9 after being as close as 5 with a chance to cut it to 3. Morrison thought about the 3, takes it inside.
Morrison really quiet, but what she hasn't done scoring-wise, she's more than made up by setting her teammates up. Great pass led to the bucket.
Madison Young on the bucket. Pass inside to Vise.
See, they're not even going to guard outside.
And Moffitt tries to take it inside. Couldn't get it to go. Oh, Boyd had that one halfway down, and it popped back out. Morrison down with the board. Quickly to the other end. Now to Young. Reset by Turner. That's a good pass back out by Young, but short on that. And then the ball took a weird bounce off of Boyd. Scramble on the floor. Finally, the whistle comes. And they're going to say tie up and possession to North Oldham.
Well, once again, North not making much hay inside tonight. And back in January when they had some success, which pushed the game to an overtime, Vise really hurt them inside. But give South credit, they've done a much better job of keeping the ball out of her hands in the block.
Yeah, that game, a 4-point game. Moffitt given a lane again, but can't get the runner to go. And one and done. Back on offense is the Dragons. Turner dumps it to Morrison along that baseline, or in the corner, should say. Now to Young in the middle. Oh, down there low. Morrison was calling for it, but Lane wasn't there.
Young just didn't have a good angle and tried to force the ball in. Moffitt with that 3 doesn't shoot it with confidence.
As it turns out, though, it was a long pass with a bucket and the harm.
Yeah, Boyd, Johnny on the spot, got to the weak side. The ball missed, and she was able to stick it in and get fouled. So she'll go to the line where she hasn't been overly successful during this district tournament.
That one off front iron. Vise just about comes down with the rebound, but Madison Young just rips it away.
Young, a very good athlete and just a freshman.
And Vise commits the foul there.
Young's brother was a very good athlete at South Oldham about 4 or 5 years ago. So apparently pretty good bloodline for basketball players.
That's across timeline for South. Now reverse the ball in the hands of Morrison in this near corner. Turner thought about driving it, gives it up for the long 3. That one won't go. Young with a great board and gets it back up and in.
Well, there's Young showing the athletic ability, working that weak side boards.
And a timeout on the floor for the North Oldham Mustangs. We will take a timeout as well. When we return, we'll have more third quarter action for you here on Glycod.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
You're watching Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball from Glycod.
(34-23) our score here at North Oldham High School in this 29th District Championship game. Girls varsity action first. Moffitt given a lane, takes it right inside, and that ball was halfway down and popped back out. Had a good look there, just wouldn't go.
Very much so.
Oh, nice give and go. And bucket by Morrison.
Well, just as we mentioned, her and Young have both come out and made buckets, so maybe they'll get rolling.
And one and done again for North. Again, this game, it was as close as 5 in the first half. And now North pushing it quickly ahead. Sipes in traffic, gets it to go. So Gracie Sipes with her 4th.
Well, Sipes is a streaky player, so maybe that'll give her a little confidence. We'll see the next couple of times down.
Betts dumps it to John. Now back around the horn. Sipes takes it away again and lays it up and in.
See, that's how Sipes, she plays on emotions, and she'll get out there and bait another pass. She lays back when the ball's reversed. I mean, she makes the steal. It's a layup going the other way. So here she comes. She'll bait her once again.
Betts looks to drive it. Gives it up. John, long 2, off iron. And the rebound caroms around. Now quickly up to Sipes. Sipes looks to lay it up and in and gets it to go in.
6 straight for Sipes. That's the way she plays.
And a timeout on the floor. So we will take a timeout as well. Come on back for more here on Glycod.
Is coming. The Farmer's Almanac is predicting a rough winter with teeth-chattering cold. Don't be caught unprepared. Call Thompson Heating and Cooling today for a special $99 HVAC checkup. Because the last time you want to find out your heat isn't working is when you really need it. At Thompson, we offer a 2-hour appointment window, so you won't be kept waiting all day. We are fully stocked and prepared, and 90% of our calls are repaired that day. And as always, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Call us today for express service.
You're watching Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball from Glycod.
Show you that last bucket by Sipes on the run out. As Gary and I were talking during the break there, she was at the half, had 2 points, and now has 8. So those 6 points certainly have helped to keep North Oldham in this ball game this third quarter. And there's another. Going the other way. And finally does go in. That one was by Smith.
Yeah, Caitlin Smith did a great job. Same thing Sipes been doing. She baited the pass and then jumped the passing lane, made the steal.
So back to 5. South Oldham's John a couple of times flashed to the center, trying to call for the pass. Young got in the middle of that zone. It's a tough shot up, and Morrison with the board and the bucket. So Vise with her 3rd foul. As Morrison eyes this one, 72% free throw shooter. Gets it to go on the and 1.
So Vibes comes out with 3 fouls.
See if we can quickly show you that put back and foul that sent Morrison to the line. Now back to live action, 39-31. Just like that, it's back up to 8.
South Oldham, 2-3 zone.
And then a whistle. John with a little push. That's her 3rd. Chloe John hit first bucket of the game, if I'm not mistaken, for 3, and then has been quiet ever since.
Very much so.
Moffitt. Gets it back up there.
Right now, North Oldham doesn't have a real big scoring group in there.
Sipes, though, tried to take it down inside. Got a good look. Got a clean look, but just couldn't get it to fall. From outside, won't fall. Young with a nice board there. And then a couple of players hit the deck.
Young, very athletic.
Coach McIntosh wanting to tie up there, and instead it's a foul, and that one against Smith. Triggered into Morrison. Couldn't get it to go home there.
Morrison not having a good shooting night. She's had good shots. Everything seems to be off just a tad.
Sipes from 3 won't go. Moffitt and Young scrambling for the board. This is a jump ball. And the ball will go back the way of South. Turner looks to take it inside, kicks it back out to Young. Oh, trying to find Morrison and just couldn't connect on the pass. Sipes leaves it for Smith. Smith can't get the jump shot to go, and ball out of bounds off of South Oldham.
North Oldham, a lot of shot attempts this third quarter, but not shooting a great percentage. They shoot 50%. They're back in this game.
And Smith splashes one home.
As we mentioned that, they knocked down a 3.
Back to 5. See if South has an answer. Young, nice turn and shoot. Couldn't get it to go. Hankins down with the board. Gives it up to Smith. Smith quickly across timeline. Now to Moffitt. Now Sipes kicks it back to Moffitt. Smith to Moffitt. Boyd's calling for it. Oh, nice backdoor cut there. And that was Hankins with it.
Closest they've been this half.
Sure is. And then the ball taken away. Smith comes back the other way. Has to slow it up. Boyd will take the long jumper. It won't go. Smith, as time expires, it's on the top of the backboard, and that will be the end of the third period. Our score, a 3-point ball game. The South Oldham Dragons 39 and the Mustangs 36. Come on back. We'll have fourth quarter action for you upcoming here on Glycod.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in. Like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right, Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
You're watching Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball from Glycod.
Oh, right. Well, we'll have to work through some of that.
Hope you got lots of commercials.
Here we go as we come up to the fourth quarter. Todd Carter, Gary Forrest, Joey Theobald running our camera, executive producer Steve Bird, and we are underway. This game as close as it's been since early in the first period. North Oldham has chipped away. Smith with it, gives it to Moffitt. Tries to give and go, but has it poked away. Young ends up with it.
Well, the hard problem there was Smith doesn't have great size, and they tried to get her on a give and go down to the guard on the block, and they just swarmed over and knocked it away.
Turner gives it up to Betts, now in the corner. That's Hall.
Wow,
in
what
the
a
ball
pass.
Game. Very nice pass. Block, and then still Morrison able to get it up and in.
Young, man, threw a bullet cross-body pass through the lane to Morrison.
Young she just does all that dirty work stuff that
Well,
you just have to have in a good ball club.
For a freshman, she just fills all the spots.
Moffitt didn't want to take that shot down low, trying to get it back out to Boyd, and the foul comes. And again, that's Young right in the middle of that.
Well, Moffitt, probably as you said, should have just turned. She had about a little 3-foot bank shot, but she doesn't have a lot of confidence in her shot, and it's easy to see that.
So back out to 5, and South Oldham can even do that better with a bucket here.
Well, we got a close ball game. We're midway through fourth quarter. Of the two teams, it appears that South is much better free throw shooting team, but as we say that, they turn the ball over without a lot of pressure on them out front. Already, there's 6 turnover. They only had 4 the entire first half.
That was Grace Turner, the 8th grader, turning the ball over. So Catherine Smith now to Moffitt. Finds Vise. Back to Moffitt.
They're going to have to go inside the Boyd sub.
Well, she wants to get it to Boyd, but Boyd with Madison Young all over. Turns into the double team. Finds Vise up, under. Can't quite get it to go. Ball knocked out of bounds off of the Dragons. So Mustangs will have Smith to trigger.
North looking to try to get more of that high-low action between Boyd and Vice.
Ball poked away, and Smith just couldn't handle it in the corner. She touched it last.
Turnover number 4 for the Lady Mustangs here in the fourth quarter.
John gets it to Morrison. At the free throw line, that was Morrison. Couldn't get it to go. Hall battling there with Moffitt.
Morrison once
Vise,
again had a great look, elbow jumper, and everything looked good. Just didn't go in. It's having one of those nights. Good looking shot, just won't go down.
Morrison will trigger. Young gets the pass back inside, tied up. Nicely played by Smith. And that tie-up goes back the way of North.
Turnover number 7 for the Lady Dragons. Only had 4 the first half, so they've almost doubled the turnovers. Not unexpectedly in a game of this magnitude.
And North had it poked away there. Good hands. Betts. Moffitt inside. Puts it up. Can't find the bottom of the basket, though. Going the other way is Morrison in traffic. Oh, nice shot in traffic. And Morrison unofficially with 14 in the effort. 43-36. And then a whistle down low. Is that going to go against Johns? No, it's against Betts. Just it's her first. Sipes gives it up. Vise works it in traffic. Gets it up and in.
High low. Once again, Vise keeping them alive.
And then the ball taken away. Vise is fouled.
This is a lot of similarities of the first time these two played, where Vise really turned it on the second half and almost single-handedly brought North back and forced an overtime game. It wouldn't surprise me on this one.
Sipes shoots the three and gets it to go. Sipes with 11 gets it to a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, think of it. She only had 2 at the half, so she's come alive. Like I said, she's streaky.
Betts looked to drive, gives it up to Young instead. Now John reverses, takes it inside. They're going to call a foul. Going to get Boyd, which the North Oldham faithful do not care for. And that sends Morrison. Excuse me.
Well, we mentioned earlier, South Oldham, a very good free throw shooting team. So the stats favor them if it's a close game.
And my fault, that was Chloe John that got sent to the free throw line.
John and Morrison both look alike, numbers 11 and numbers 10
with
ponytails.
It's
hard to tell.
Yep, long brunette ponytail made it tough. It's covering up the 11. I knew it was one of the two.
Yep.
Moffitt picked up her dribble, gets it to Smith. Smith, she'll take the open look, but couldn't get it to go. Vise scoops it up and pushes it. Smith with it to Moffitt, takes it inside. Oh, she had a chance for a look there, decided not to take it. Yep. Boyd in traffic. Gets it to go. 2-point ball game.
Closest it's been since early first quarter.
Sure is. Into the corner, Young with the floater, nicely done.
Tough shot.
That sure is.
Baseline floater, just really tough. You can't use the glass. You know, you can watch Sipes. She feels it. She's wanting the ball. She's talking to herself.
And a timeout on the floor for North Oldham. So we will take a timeout as well. When we return, we will have more fourth quarter action for you upcoming here on Glycod.
Car's been damaged, regardless of make or model, visit the experts at Roy's Body Shop. Roy's is locally owned and operated with free towing and lifetime warranty on all collision repairs. Plus, they provide deductible savings for every insurance claim. Open weekdays 9 to 5 at 2604 Highway 146 in LaGrange. Give them a call at 502-222-0948 or online at roysbodyshop.com. Roy's Body Shop. Collision repair for the people.
You're watching Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball from Glycod.
(47-43) here in the fourth quarter, and Todd Carter, Gary Forrest, Joey Theobald running our camera for us tonight from North Oldham. And Coach, you predicted this one could possibly go to OT. North Oldham's had it down to 2 a couple of times, now stretched back to 4, but this one could go either way.
Well, since the schools were 1, 2, and now 3, I've seen all of these North-South, OC, all the games, and you can bet you're going to get your money's worth. And I know people drive all the way across Jefferson County just to come out to see these games. Because of the atmosphere, we've got pretty much full house right now.
As bump down low, Sipes.
I think Sipes got bailed out a little bit. Really didn't have anywhere to go, and the official blew the whistle.
That was John, and that's her 4th. Still just 5 team fouls, both teams, and then couldn't find Boyd there, and turnover. That's a big turnover.
Well, that's a shot you didn't get, and your opponent's gonna.
You're right. Boyd checks to the sideline. Hankins back in the game.
I don't think I'd rest Boyd a whole lot. I know she's tired. She looks a little flush in the face, but you got to have her presence inside.
So South Oldham.
Going to spread it out a little bit.
Yep. You know they're going to be patient here.
Well, once again, remember we talked about how well they shoot free throws.
As a team, a 65% free throw shooting team. And there's Turner with a bucket.
Big bucket for Turner. Stretches it out to 6.
Vise couldn't unleash it down low there.
So you're playing with 2 non-scorers.
And Smith couldn't find the 3.
If you're North, you've got Sailor Hankins, who doesn't look to score, as well as Moffitt. So it looked like Boyd's going to check back in, have a little inside presence, and right now,
John looking to take it inside against Hankins. The fadeaway won't go. Battle for it. Young.
Guess who?
Comes up with it. Sure enough.
You can always bet on Young. She's going to get that loose ball. For a freshman, she has great instincts for the ball.
Hankins.
You don't really have a score in there.
An offensive foul, I believe. Yep, Vise. A little too much arm in the back. And that's her 4th.
Vise down on the block. She's trying to get the step-in move, and they've used it the whole game. The South Oldham player was waiting for it and did a great job getting her body in between her.
And a timeout on the floor from South Oldham. We will keep it here with a 51-43 ball game here in this 29th district championship. And
well, Todd, just to show you how quick a game can change, with less than a minute to go, North had cut it to 2. Boyd came out to catch a breather. It's been all of about a minute, and before they could get her back in, they're now back up 8. So from 2 to 8, it doesn't take much.
Nope, absolutely. We'll show you that good job by Chloe John here just a little bit ago with the bucket, and then she got to go to the free throw line on the foul. And then also, see if we can't show you the great play here, Morrison, and then running in traffic for South Oldham. 51-43. Every time North Oldham has looked like they could get this thing tied up, or just get that last little bit of that mountain to climb, South has been able to have a stopper.
Full court man-to-man pressure by North Oldham. It really should benefit South because they've got guards, yet they throw it away.
Young trying to throw the home run and could not find Morrison.
And not only that, they'll bring it back and put it in play underneath North's basket. So no seconds off the clock, and the ball underneath your basket, they can chip away at it.
So 1:12 remains here. As Gary said, no time off the clock.
Don't need to be in a big hurry. You still have plenty of time, and there it is into Boyd.
Ball into Boyd, the bucket, and the foul.
Well, that's the importance of the ball not being touched. It comes back, goes in under your basket. Not only do they score a bucket, they get fouled. Now, we mentioned earlier, Boyd, not a great free throw shooter.
Got a brief timeout here, so I think I can show you this before the free throw is taken. There it was.
Good sub. Hankinson in. Vise out. Vise with 4 fouls. They'll use Hankinson on the defensive end. Big miss.
Boyd couldn't get it to fall. Young comes down with it.
Here comes Smith, bird dogging the ball.
Turner with it. As North trying to steal it away, and finally Hankins commits the foul. Just her first. But that will put the Dragons in the bonus.
So we got subs now, offense, defense, and back. So it looks like Hankinson will probably come out and Vice back in with 53 seconds left to go here in this game.
Betts couldn't get it to go. And the ball knocked back out there. Betts comes up with it. And who was in the middle of that, Young? And now uses the rim and scores underneath. I was impressed the other night when we had South Oldham and saw Madison Young because she was doing all that inside dirty work stuff. And that's obviously her game. She's played so well this evening for the Dragons. Smith for three. Off iron. Boyd comes up with the board, tries to find Vise down low, waits and gets it to go. So a timeout from North Oldham. I have them with just one left. And time for a reset here. So it's 53-47, 6-point game here in this fourth period. Mustangs have committed 7 fouls, as you saw just a moment ago. The South Oldham's in the bonus. Next foul will also send South to the line by, will send North Oldham to the line by South. And Gary, any other thoughts here?
Well, you want to go for the steal, and if you don't make the steal within a second or two, you're going to have to start playing foul game. Let's trade 2 for 1, 3 for 2, somewhere along the line if you're North Oldham. The problem you have is one of your best offensive players, Vice, who's the most active player for them, has 4 fouls. So when they line up on defense, we're going to play the old sub in, sub out. Vice will probably be off the floor, even though she's a great anticipator. You can't afford her to make her 5th foul. I'll guarantee you South Oldham will not throw the long baseball pass that they did a minute ago.
No, don't think so.
And what you want to really be careful of if you're throwing the ball in, you never want to throw it toward your opponent's basket.
Now triggered, and the foul comes. Chloe John will head to the other end.
So that enables you to check Vice back in. Well, they're already in. They just told her not to foul. Be away from the ball.
So Chloe John will head to the line. Knocks home the first.
Well, she's been there, done that, along with Morrison, along with Young. You know, so you've got kids that, you know, they played in the regional, got all the way to the semifinals last year. So they played under this sort of pressure. Now you guard, but you don't foul.
Smith to the other end, has it poked away. Vise came up with it, but too far underneath. Boyd in traffic. Time. Gets it to Vise, who again was too far underneath. Young with it, and she will dribble it out, and that will do it. Our final here at North Oldham High School in this girls' half of the 29th District Championship sees the District Championship go to the South Oldham Dragons, 55-47 over the North Oldham Mustangs, and the South Oldham Dragons improve to 18-8 with this 55-47 win and the 29th District Championship. Let's step away, and when we return, we'll get you the stats from Game 1 of our doubleheader tonight. Boys to follow coming up here on Glycod.
Welcome to WDRB Home Design here at Watts Home Center. We're talking paint colors today. Tommy, what are the hottest colors this season?
The hottest colors are gray. Grays are trending. You also have taupes, off-white. Benjamin Moore has over 4,000 colors, so we can find something that you like.
So if I wanted to color match my shirt, you could do it?
I can do it. We take our little color spectrometer here. It will take a picture of your shirt, tells us what color it is. We have true color lighting, so it helps us get the true color to match your color.
Do you have any tips for us to ensure a successful paint job?
The best tip I can give you is use the proper tools. You want to use a good paintbrush, you want to use a good roller. People always grab a roller frame, they just want to roll a wall. Grab a pole, whether it be an expensive good one, inexpensive wood one. It makes the job go so much easier when you're rolling that wall out.
The team at Watts Home Center can answer all your painting questions, so come on out to their location here in LaGrange. I'm Lindsay Cox for WDRB Home Design.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has a mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 502-225-9900. That's 502-225-9900 or visit lawsonfinancial.net. For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
You're watching Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball from Glycod.
The 29th District Championship on the girls' varsity side goes to the South Oldham Dragons. The Dragons winning this one 55-47. And let's just briefly, Dr. Todd Carter, Gary Forrest here on the call with you. Gary, just your thoughts on how that game went, and we'll tease a little bit, and we'll come back with some stats. But just your thoughts on how things went both sides, and what they both teams showed as far as going to the region as well.
Well, let's go back a month. And a month ago, this very same two teams played on South Oldham's court, and it was a 4-point ball game with South winning in an overtime. We switch ahead, and it was pretty much the same game, same principles. And unfortunately for North Oldham, even though they hosted this time, the closest they were able to get in this ball game was 2 points midway through the fourth quarter, but South was able to hold them off. And we attributed a lot of that the girls from South Oldham have been there, done that, and they're the ones that look composed late in the fourth quarter, making free throws, cutting down on turnovers, and making big shots when they had to make them.
Absolutely. Well, so again, this for region seating, and the South Oldham Dragons will get that winner's bracket seed coming out with this 29th District Championship on the girls' side, 55-47. Let's go ahead and step away again for a few moments, and when we come back, we'll get the stats up for you and let Gary walk through those with us, and also get you individual scoring as well. And then we still have a most outstanding player upcoming here for this girls contest. So stay tuned for all of that here on Glycod.
Welcome to WDRB Home Design here at Watts Home Center. We're talking paint colors today. Tommy, what are the hottest colors this season?
The hottest colors are gray. Grays are trending. You also have taupes, off-white. Benjamin Moore has over 4,000 colors, so we can find something that you like.
So if I wanted to color match my shirt, you could do it?
I can do it. We take our little color spectrometer here. We'll take a picture of your shirt, tells us what color it is. We have true color lighting, so it helps us get the true color to match your color.
Do you have any tips for us to ensure a successful paint job?
The best tip I can give you is use the proper tools. You want to use a good paintbrush, you want to use a good roller. People always grab a roller frame, they just want to roll a wall. Grab a pole, whether it be an expensive good one, an inexpensive wooden one. It makes the job go so much easier when you're rolling that wall out.
The team at Watts Home Center can answer all your painting questions, so come on out to their location here in LaGrange. I'm Lindsay Cox for WDRB Home Design.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has a mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 502-225-9900. That's 502-225-9900 or visit lawsonfinancial.net. For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
You're watching Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball from Glycod.
I think this was just about selling more popcorn.
55-47 our final. You got tuned back in just in time to see the South Oldham Dragons getting to take team photos there with the trophy, which is always a nice thing. And it's time to turn it back over to Coach Gary Forrest, and he will bring us our team stats first. Gary?
Okay, team stats real quick. Like for South Oldham, they were 20 of 44 from the field for the game. That's right around 44%. Rebound-wise, they had 20. They out-rebounded their opponent by 3. Turnovers, 12. That was a push for both teams. For North Oldham, they were 21 of 45, shot it just a little bit better, but the reason was they shot more shots inside the paint. The difference in the scoring, though, shows that South Oldham made more threes, and that was your difference in the margin. Rebound-wise, 17, so North was out-rebounded by the smaller South Oldham team by 3 rebounds, and the turnovers, once again, was a push, both teams with 12 each. Fortunately for both teams, they'll both move on to the regional tournament. Tomorrow's draw will be Warsaw at Gallatin County High School, the host of the 8th Region Girls Tournament, which will get underway starting on Monday night. Tuesday of next week. The semifinals will be Friday and the finals Saturday night for the 8th Region crown.
And we will have all that action for you on Glycod, so make sure and tune in for that. Gary will be traveling up for those games in Gallatin County, correct, Gary?
Very much so. Gassed up, ready to go.
There you go. I'm going to take the stats down just so we can watch the young ladies cutting down the nets. Let's go through some scoring for you here. First, for the Mustangs in the loss, they were led by Caitlin Vise with her 12 points. played with 4 fouls as well for a big chunk of that fourth quarter. Gracie Sipes had 11, 8 each from Liz Boyd and Catherine Smith, 4 for Saylor Hankins, and 2 for Caroline Moffitt in the loss. The Mustangs fall to 17 and 14. For the Dragons in their win, again improving to 18 and 8 and headed to their 6th straight 8th region championship. They were led by Ella Morrison and her 14 points, 12 from Madison Young, and that score doesn't say all that Madison Young did in this ball game. She played very well. 7 apiece from Chloe John and Grace Turner, 6 each from Natalie Betts and Hannah Richardson, and that rounds out the scoring for the South Oldham Dragons. Well, I'll tell you what, let's jump away, and when we return, we'll have most outstanding player for you. We still haven't, as the nets are being cut down, we still have lots of time before the boys action is upcoming, but we will get that to you here shortly on Glycod. Stay tuned for all of it.
Car's been damaged. Regardless of make or model, visit the experts at Roy's Body Shop. Roy's is locally owned and operated with free towing and lifetime warranty on all collision repairs. Plus, they provide deductible savings for every insurance claim. Open weekdays 9 to 5 at 2604 Highway 146 in LaGrange. Give them a call at 502-222-0948 or online at roysbodyshop.com. Roy's Body Shop. Collision repair for the people.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in, like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right, Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
Broken, outdated electronics harm the environment when disposed with regular trash. That's why Oldham County Solid Waste is sponsoring an electronics collection event on Saturday, April 15th, 2023 from 9 a.m. to noon at Oldham County High School student parking lot. It's the perfect time to properly dispose of tube and projection-style televisions, computers, smartphones, or other gadgets that you may no longer need. No restrictions on devices. Every bit helps. A message from Oldham County Solid Waste. Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're watching Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball from Glycod.
As we return to the 29th District Championship here from North Oldham High School, where the South Oldham Dragons defeat North Oldham in this girls' half of the championship games, it's time for tonight's Most Outstanding Players. Tonight's Most Outstanding Players presented by Crestwood State Farm agent Leslie Gilly For a quote on home, auto, or life insurance, contact Leslie at 502-384-6184. That's 502-384-6184. And let's go ahead and give you those for both teams. And upon consultation with Coach Gary Forrest, we both agreed that these two young ladies absolutely were deserving. For the Mustangs in the loss, senior Caitlin Weiss, who had 12 points, played for most of the fourth quarter with 4 fouls, 8 in the first half, 4 in the second. We are giving her our first most outstanding player. And then for the South Oldham Dragons, that honor goes to Madison Young and her 12 points. Madison Young, that it doesn't even begin to encompass all of her efforts this evening. Should be noted that Madison Young, one of a couple of all 8th region players on this South Oldham team. So again, our most outstanding players on the night: North Oldham, Caitlin Weiss, and South Oldham, Madison Young. Tonight's most outstanding players presented by Crestwood State Farm agent Leslie Gilly. For a quote on home, auto, or life insurance, contact Leslie at 502-384-6184. Now we are going to step aside again, and as we come back, we are going to begin a little bit of a reset. Had the chance to talk to head coach of the North Oldham boys, Dave Levitch, just a little while ago. You are going to hear from him as we begin to count down to the tip in the boys' game. But we'll step aside, have a few commercials, and when we come back, we'll begin to set the scene for that ball game upcoming. So stay tuned for more and this second half of action in our doubleheader, as the boys will be out on the court shortly here on Glycod.
Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has a mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 502-225-9900. That's 502-225-9900, or visit lawsonfinancial.net.
Welcome to WDRB Home Design here at Watts Home Center. We're talking paint colors today. Tommy, what are the hottest colors this season?
The hottest colors are gray. Grays are trending. You also have taupes, off-white. Benjamin Moore has over 4,000 colors, so we can find something that you like.
So if I wanted to color match my shirt, you could do it?
I can do it. We take our little color spectrometer here. We'll take a picture of your shirt, tells us what color it is. We have true color lighting, so it helps us get the true color to match your color.
Do do you have any tips for us to ensure a successful paint job?
The best tip I can give you is use the proper tools. You want to use a good paintbrush, you want to use a good roller. People always grab a roller frame, they just want to roll a wall. Grab a pole, whether it be an expensive good one, an inexpensive wooden one. It makes the job go so much easier when you're rolling that wall out.
The team at Watts Home Center can answer all your painting questions, so come on out to their location here in LaGrange. I'm Lindsay Cox for WDRB Home Design.
You're watching Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball from Glycod.
As the boys teams head onto the courts here in the 29th District Championship for the second half of our doubleheader, where in tonight's second game we have, let's see if I can get the graphic up there, sorry for the delay. We have the Oldham County Colonels 16-14 taking on the North Oldham Mustangs 23-5. Dr. Todd Carter, Gary Forrest on the call for you. Joy Theobald running our camera. And Coach, so let's reset as we're getting set for this boys half. What are your thoughts on this one? Oh, I'm sorry, that's my fault.
That's the best way to muzzle me. My wife probably wants to find out where that button is.
I apologize.
Hey, the great scenario will be two of the top 4 teams, I believe, in the 8th region. And they do a really, really good job. And a month ago, they played here, and it went overtime. Go figure, 2 Oldhams playing.
Right.
They both play really upgraded schedules. Probably the 2 tougher, I'd say, in the top 10 schedules of the state. And so they've been challenged, but it's about this moment. Who can get out of this? Who can play under pressure? And it's filling up. Not a lot of people have left. If anything, they're coming in now. And welcome to basketball in Oldham County.
Absolutely. We've got a nice house for you. But if you haven't made it out, we're so glad that you joined us on YouTube to watch this one. It's nice to have you along for this ball game. Again, Oldham County taking on North Oldham, and this one will start shortly. Why don't we step away, hear from some of our great Glycod sponsors, and when we return, you will hear from Coach Dave Levitch of the North Oldham Mustangs, so stay tuned for that, and we will be back shortly here on Glycod.
Car's been damaged, regardless of make or model, visit the experts at Roy's Body Shop. Roy's is locally owned and operated with free towing and lifetime warranty on all collision repairs. Plus, they provide deductible savings for every insurance claim. Open weekdays 9 to 5 at 2604 Highway 146 in LaGrange. Give them a call at 502-222-0948 or online at roysbodyshop.com. Roy's Body Shop. Collision repair for the people.
Winter is coming. The Farmer's Almanac is predicting a rough winter with teeth-chattering cold. Don't be caught unprepared. Call Thompson Heating and Cooling today for a special $99 HVAC checkup. Because the last time you want to find out your heat isn't working is when you really need it. At Thompson, we offer a 2-hour appointment window, so you won't be kept waiting all day. We are fully stocked and prepared, and 90% of our calls are repaired that day. And as always, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Call us today for express service.
Broken, outdated electronics harm the environment when disposed with regular trash. That's why Oldham County Solid Waste is sponsoring an electronics collection event on Saturday, April 15th, 2023 from 9 a.m. to noon at Oldham County High School student parking lot. It's the perfect time to properly dispose of tube and projection-style televisions, computers, smartphones, or other gadgets that you may no longer need. No restrictions on devices. Every bit helps. A message from Oldham County Solid Waste.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in. Like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut. And the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Anderson Sales and Service in Crestwood, making your life easier with quality products and quality service.
Here pregame before the 29th District Championships tonight on Glycod, and with head coach Dave Levitch of the North Oldham Mustangs. Coach, a 23-5 season, really a fine record you all have put together, and it just looks like your team's playing great. 12 straight wins. Your thoughts on how they're playing coming into this game, really for seeding for the region?
Yeah, we've played well. Jack Scales got hurt the first game of the new year on January 3rd. He didn't play the last game against St. X, was his first game back. So he's back. We have everybody back to full strength. So I think we're going into the postseason in the right way. Obviously, we know it's going to be a tough road because I think the 8th region is probably as good as it's ever been. So, but just take, one game at a time, districts tonight, then regions next week, just one game at a time.
Well, and as you said, back to full strength with everybody back and lots of teams playing kind of nicked up. But at this point, you've got everybody going 100%.
Yeah, everybody's good. When Scales got hurt, Jack Fisher went right back into the starting lineup. He started a lot of games last year before he got hurt, so we have a lot of experience. Our top 8 guys have all played, most of them. I think everyone's almost starting too, so a lot of them have played big minutes, and we've played in big games all year and big tournaments. So, yeah, they're ready for the moment.
Well, and I guess that does touch on the next thing, which is coming into a game like tonight, really a seeding matchup, and you certainly want to win this 29th district title. I know. How does that experience affect and for the positive your team?
Yeah, we haven't won a district tournament since 2008, which was even before I was in high school. So it's been a long time since the school's won a district tournament. So, our seniors have really protected our home court. We haven't lost a home game this year. I probably shouldn't have said that out loud before the game starts, but I don't believe in all that stuff, so I'm going to go with it.
I'm with you. Yeah.
So, I know it's their last home game, and they've really protected their home court, and it would mean a lot, I'm sure, to them and the rest of the kids if we could win a district championship on our home court for the last game.
Well, and it's one of those things. I know everybody, it's one game at a time, but at the same time, is one of the goals as you started the season, win the district and get that top seeding in the region.
Yeah, I think the top seed from the district means something. I know it's a random draw and other teams can lose, so it can be kind of random. But we don't do a lot of goals, but I think winning districts is the first of the two that you really want to win. Obviously, win the region's more important, but then you get to just try to get to the state tournament, then it's on from there. So last year, I think we did a good job. Obviously, we lost the district final last year at Oldham County, then we ended up winning the region. So hopefully, we win districts this year and make a good run at regions.
Well, and as far as this Oldham County team you're going to face off again tonight goes, you played them before, but your thoughts on what they're going to put on the court and how they're going to match up against you tonight?
Yeah, their Max Green's a 6'7" point guard. They have good size, so we match up well with them, obviously, and they match up well with us. But the first game was an odd game because Ian Higdon and Luke Anderson, both our bigs, got in foul trouble. They barely even played in the game, and we were able to win. So it's hopefully they don't get in foul trouble tonight. I need them on the court is what I'm trying to say. So so hopefully they can stay out of foul trouble tonight. And we know OC is going to give us their best shot. They played a great game the first time, and Max Green's a really, really good player, but I like our players as well.
Anything in particular you want your guys to do tonight to be able to come out with this W?
Well, we're going to have to rebound for one. I know South Oldham didn't have their big guy the other night, and they lacked some size, but, OC was going to the glass hard. Big kid had, number 32, had 22 rebounds against South Oldham. So we've been a good rebounding team all year. We just really need to rebound the ball and be the more physical team because they're also a physical team. So I think if we rebound the ball and be the more physical team, we should be in good shape.
Good luck tonight, Coach, and good luck in the region.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Stay tuned for the 29th District Tournament boys game coming up on Glycod.
Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has a mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 502-225-9900. That's 502-225-9900 or visit lawsonfinancial.net.
Welcome to WDRB Home Design here at Watts Home Center. We're talking paint colors today. Tommy, what are the hottest colors this season?
The hottest colors are gray. Grays are trending. You also have taupes, off-white. Benjamin Moore has over 4,000 colors, so we can find something that you like.
So if I wanted to color match my shirt, you could do it?
I can do it. We take our little color spectrometer here. We'll take a picture of your shirt. Tells us what color it is. We have true color lighting, so it helps us get the true color to match your color.
Do you have any tips for us to ensure a successful paint job?
The best tip I can give you is use the proper tools. You want to use a good paintbrush, you want to use a good roller. People always grab a roller frame, they just want to roll a wall. Grab a pole, whether it be an expensive good one, an inexpensive wood one. It makes the job go so much easier when you're rolling that wall out.
The team at Watts Home Center can answer all your painting questions, so come on out to their location here in LaGrange. I'm Lindsay Cox for WDRB Home Design.
You're watching Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball from Glycod.
As we get set for the boys' half of the doubleheader tonight on Glycod, this 29th District Championships. It's time to turn it back over to Gary Forrest for tonight's Keys to the Game. Tonight's Keys to the Game presented by Watts Home Center in LaGrange. Design that feels like home for the visiting the visiting Oldham County Colonels. Gary?
Well, once again, about a month ago, these two teams met on this very court, and it was a barn burner. Overtime with North Oldham winning with a score that was deceptively misleading. They ended up winning by 10 in an overtime, but Oldham had a chance, led almost the entire game, and a chance to win it on a last-second shot in regulation. And I think when they didn't hit that one, they just kind of ran out of gas. So, that being said, North would obviously be the favorite. They're one of the top, I think, 5 teams in the state. But you throw out those records when you're playing a rival team. So let's look at the keys for Oldham County. They've got to handle North's aggressiveness. North will throw 8, 9, 10 players at you, and they will come at you hard. They're very aggressively offensively and defensively. For Oldham, they've got to limit turnovers. Every time you turn the ball over, it gives your opponent another possession to score. Bench help, whereas North will play up to 9 players, and they play them very well. Oldham has got to find some help off the bench tonight. And Oldham's got 3 solid scorers. Who's going to be that 3rd, 4th scorer for them from kids? They're going to have them. And how does Green handle the big game? The last time he played, he starts the game off, scored 12 straight points to give Oldham a lead they kept for the whole game. But one thing we learned, North ran 2 guys at him, and Oldham did not do a good job handling that pressure. So I'm sure that Coach Leslie and his group have worked on that this week. And Oldham was very fortunate. They got attacked inside, got North's 2 big ones in foul trouble, and that's a very much advantage. for North Oldham. Gee, where do you start? They'll play 8 kids capable of scoring in double figures. And they'll play 9 consistently. And having some kids hurt this year actually made them better because kids came off the bench. If you listen to Coach Levitz early in the pregame talk, he brought that up. So it's like having 8 starters. They're very strong inside and out. They've got a point guard who is the epitome of a point guard. He can score, but he makes his teammates better first. They've got 3 shooters. There are about 3 or 4 of them that are very good. They're a solid team with great depth, and they can play either tempo, fast or slow, and they're playing at their house.
Absolutely. So, as Gary said, home floor may be that deciding advantage. Well, let's jump away, and when we come back, we'll try to very briefly get you the starting lineups, but we're just about ready for this second game in our doubleheader here on Glycod.
Car's been damaged. Regardless of make or model, visit the experts at Roy's Body Shop. Roy's is locally owned and operated with free towing and lifetime warranty on all collision repairs. Plus, they provide deductible savings for every insurance claim. Open weekdays 9 to 5 at 2604 Highway 146 in LaGrange. Give them a call at 502-222-0948 or online at roysbodyshop.com. Roy's Body Shop. Collision repair for the people.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
Broken, outdated electronics harm the environment when disposed with regular trash. That's why Oldham County Solid Waste is sponsoring an electronics collection event on Saturday, April 15th, 2023 from 9 a.m. to noon at Oldham County High School student parking lot. It's the perfect time to properly dispose of tube and projection-style televisions, computers, smartphones, or other gadgets that you may no longer need. No restrictions on devices. Every bit helps. A message from Oldham County Solid Waste.
You're watching Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball from Glycod.
I don't know if you remember him.
I don't.
Been a ways back, but yep.
So Roberts, Higdon, Neal, Anderson, and Fisher, likely.
Yes.
As we come back with just not long to go here before the game will get underway, it's time to look at starting lineups for both teams. First, for the Oldham County Colonels, they will go likely as follows. Cameron Roush, a 6-foot junior guard. Henry Markham, a 6'6" sophomore forward. Max Green, a 6'6" junior guard. Luke Ambergy, a 6'4" senior forward. And Abram Steinbrenner, a 6'4" junior guard. So again, Roush, Markham, Green, Ambergy, and Steinbrenner for the home North Oldham Mustangs. Dallas Roberts, a 6'1" senior, averaging 18.2 a game. Ian Higdon, a 6'7" senior forward. Grant Neal, a number 4, a 6'2" junior guard. Luke Anderson, a 6'8" senior forward. And Jack Fisher, a 6'2" junior guard. So again, Roberts guard, Neal guard, Higdon forward, Fisher guard and Anderson forward. And that's our likely starting lineups. And we are going to have to jump away because when we come back, we'll have basketball for you here on Glycod.
Welcome to WDRB Home Design here at Watts Home Center. We're talking paint colors today. Tommy, what are the hottest colors this season?
The hottest colors are gray. Grays are trending. You also have taupes, off-white. Benjamin Moore has over 4,000 colors, so we can find something that you like.
So if I wanted to color match my shirt, you could do it?
I can do it. We take our little color spectrometer here. It will take a picture of your shirt, tells us what color it is. We have true color lighting, so it helps us get the true color to match your color.
Do you have any tips for us to ensure a successful paint job?
The best tip I can give you is use the proper tools. You want to use a good paintbrush, you want to use a good roller. People always grab a roller frame, they just want to roll a wall. Grab a pole, whether it be an expensive good one, inexpensive wood one. It makes the job go so much easier when you're rolling that wall out.
The team at Watts Home Center can answer all your painting questions, so come on out to their location here in LaGrange. I'm Lindsay Cox for WDRB Home Design.
If your car's been damaged, regardless of make or model, visit the experts at Roy's Body Shop. Roy's is locally owned and operated with free towing and lifetime warranty on all collision repairs. Plus, they provide deductible savings for every insurance claim. Open weekdays 9 to 5 at 2604 Highway 146 in LaGrange. Give them a call at 502-222-0948 or online at roysbodyshop.com. Roy's Body Shop. Collision repair for the people.
From Glycod, it's Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball. Roy's Body Shop in LaGrange. Collision repair for the people. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Anderson Sales and Service in Crestwood, making your life easier with quality products and quality service. Watts Home Center, design that feels like home. Thompson Heating and Cooling, making people comfortable. LaGrange Service Center, quality car care since 1964. State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilley. And by Mortensen Family Dental. Now courtside for all the action from Glycod on Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball.
Ready for the 29th District Championship game here from North Oldham High School, where the Mustangs will host the Colonels. And the Oldham County has clinched their 13th straight 8th region appearance. And North Oldham is qualified for their second straight. And certainly, as you heard from Coach Levitch, these young men would love to have a chance to have the chance and would love to win this district title. It would be their third in history and their first since 2008. As teams are introduced. And so far, I think we've been right, haven't we?
Yes, so far.
So far, so good. Roush, Green, Ambergy, Markham, and Steinbrenner for the Colonels.
A 6'7" senior, number 3, Ian
Roberts, Higdon just being introduced. Neal, Anderson, and Fisher for the Mustangs.
A 6'8" senior, number 15, Luke Anderson.
we do have a full house here tonight, Gary. It's a good atmosphere for basketball, that's for certain.
Well, I hope the game matches the fans.
So as we get set, Higdon will jump center against Markham. And one dribble, ball up in the air, a tip to Oldham County.
Straight man-to-man right now, playing everybody straight up.
Markham dumps it down to Green, back out, as Roush looks to reset.
They'll look to double Green anytime they get him to turn his back.
Green at guard. Gives it up into Roush. Roush can't get to first to go.
Both these guards very good at getting their teammates involved early in the offenses. And then later on, they'll get involved.
Down low. Nice move there from Higdon.
North trying to establish inside play right off the bat. They go right into Higdon. He's dominant left-handed. That's where he went.
And then Green answers on the other end.
Colonels 2-1-2. They'll fall back into a matchup 1-2-2.
Fisher in the corner, up for three, nails it.
Fisher not a great outside shooter, so obviously a plus for North.
Green thought about that three, gives it up instead. Steinbrenner can't get that to go. And the North fans are going to let him hear about it.
Well, they're going to let everybody this side of the county hear about it.
That's right.
As loud as they were. 2-1-2. Little matchup, full court pressure.
Trap there. Ball dumped down low. Offensive foul.
That's what got Anderson in trouble the last game. Got a little too antsy, but 2 possessions, 2 opportunities to go straight inside.
So Green, cross timeline, gets a little screen, gets a lane to the bucket, has to give it up, and foul. Let's see.
I think it's on Anderson. It's his second.
It was Anderson, and it's his second.
Okay, so the look changes now for North. Now they go back in with senior Jack Scales, a very, very good shooter. Has been out almost a month with injuries, but I've seen him make as many as 10 threes in a game. So a different look now. 1 big, 4 guards for North Oldham.
This nearly a 40% three-point shooting team for North Oldham. So certainly something to worry about.
You pick your poison with them.
Ball nearly poked away, but Green gets a lane, takes it right up and in. 5-4. Roberts with it. Now backs it out. Directs a little traffic. Gets a screen from Higdon. He'll shoot the 3. And hits the support and out of bounds.
Not real sure that's the shot they want Higdon to shoot. You know, he's an in-the-paint player, uses his size, 6'7", strictly left-handed, but strong as an ox.
Green thought about driving, got his man to back up, shoots the 3, can't get it to fall. Roush Good offensive board. Dumps it down inside. Ambergy up and in. His first two.
Great job by Rouse keeping things alive.
Fisher across timeline. Just for a little screen there.
Gonna go left.
Higdon pitches out of it. 3 on the way. That one won't go. That was Neal.
Yep.
First time he touched the ball, I believe, right, Coach?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, Green hangs it on the rim and gets it to go. On the other end, Roberts shoots the 3. And ball poked away, but into the hands of Oldham County.
Green gets a little excited. That one was deep.
Way deep.
He'll do that every once in a while. He just gets a little excited. That one had to be from about 26, 27 feet out.
In the corner, Neal shoots the 3. That one goes. Tie ball game. And on the other end, Green can't get it to fall. Higdon down with it. Roberts resets the offense. Scales. Higdon. Give. Go. And couldn't get it to go. Oh, but gets the board. Higdon. Bucket and the foul. So the sophomore is whistled for his first. Higdon, 55% free throw shooter, heads to the line. Gets the bucket to go, and an 11-8 ball game. Higdon with 5 here in this early going.
Changing defenders on Green almost every time down the floor.
We can really tell such a threat because once he gets going downhill.
Well, he's not going to get by Higdon.
Nope.
Because he's going to body check him.
Thought about rising up from 3.
Well, Green did a great job being under pressure.
Steinbrenner, the long 2, won't go. And then Ambergy couldn't quite handle the rebound. Back the way of the Mustangs.
I'd like to see Green go at Higdon and make Higdon have to guard him because Higdon is going to use his body, and you force the official to make the call.
Roberts trying to drive the lane, gives it up in the corner. That's Scales. Oh, nice rebound there. Higdon went down at an odd angle, gets it back out though, and Roberts knocks it home.
Well, keeping the offensive rebound alive is what happened inside. Higdon did a great job, and North made them pay on that second attempt on the 3.
Green thinking about that 3. Green still working. Ambergy's trying to get loose down low, and he's having a rough time of it. Green gives it up to Ambergy, but Scales knocks it away. Good hands there.
Then's when I thought Green should have went on up with it because it looked like Higdon was off balance.
And Higdon, speaking of an off-balance shot, but boy, there was an acrobatic move there by Steinbrenner to keep from falling down out of bounds with the ball.
Well, live by the old motto, when in doubt, grab it.
Scales takes it away, lays it up and in.
A lazy pass by Steinbrenner out front. Scales baited him for the pass, made the steal and took it down and scored.
Mustangs doubling up Oldham County here in the early going.
Well, right now, officiating, we talked about the aggressive style of play of North Oldham, and I think it benefits North right now. They're letting them play. And North has quickly doubled the score.
Schlichter in the ball game.
Schleister a streak score, but once again they give up size.
They backed off Roberts. Oh, nice bat around, and Fisher ends up with it and scores. So far, North Oldham hitting on all cylinders. Green going the other way. Scales. They're going to say committed the foul.
Well, you know, the play came right towards us, Todd, and I really kind of feel like Oldham might have caught a break on that one. It looked like Scales might have had all ball.
Well, it looked like all ball. I will always wonder about the lower body.
Certainly.
Because a good hip check in the middle of it sometimes can be the reason for the whistle. So Green missing that first of the free tosses.
Well, here's the subs right now. So, you know, Coach Levitt's buying 3 of his starters
an extra
minute during this break between the quarters. And they really don't fall off a step.
So Green hits 1 of 2, making it 18-9. And just a rapid-fire succession there, but Green comes down with it. And looks to reset. And ball poked away. Scales coming the other way, launches it, and it won't go. So at the end of 1, the Mustangs 18 and the Colonels 9. Come on back. We will have second quarter action upcoming for you here on Glycod.
Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
You're watching Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball from Glycod.
(18-9) here in this 29th District Championship for the boys, as the South Oldham girls won earlier this evening to head to the 8th Region Tournament in Gallatin County in that number 1 spot. So Fisher back in the ball game for North to Scales in the corner. And stepping on the inline was Miles Gay.
So right now, 3 subs in for North, which buys time for their starters. Higdon about to check back in, but he bought about 3.5 minutes of rest time. That's the benefits of being able to go deep on your bench.
Absolutely. Green looking to work against Scales. Giving it up that was Perkins new in the ball game, number 15. Now trying to dump it down low and trying to find Schleister, but couldn't do it.
5th turnover for the Colonels, and that's, you know, one of our keys. Have to limit the turnovers.
Fisher changed direction there, ends up having the ball knocked out of bounds. They're going to say that was off of Markham.
Yeah, that was down at the Oldham end, and everybody down there kind of looked at one another like, what? Regardless, I don't see them changing it.
Nope. Fisher triggers into Roberts.
Yeah, you can watch Roberts. He'll get going here. It just takes time.
Roberts with the runner. That one will go.
Enough said. He looks around. He sees 3 subs in.
And the other end, Steinbrenner can't get it to go. Roberts, he's going to rise up from 3 off and board for Markham. Markham's coming off a heck of a night the other night where he had 20 rebounds.
Going to have to get some points out of Steinbrenner and Ambergy.
Firing it down to Scales. Scales, good pass, makes one more. Higdon. And a timeout on the floor taken by Oldham County. So we will take a timeout as well. Come on back as we have more second quarter action upcoming here on Glycod.
Dated electronics harm the environment when disposed with regular trash. That's why Oldham County Solid Waste is sponsoring an electronics collection event on Saturday, April 15th, 2023 from 9 a.m. to noon at Oldham County High School student parking lot. It's the perfect time to properly dispose of tube and projection-style televisions, computers, smartphones, or other gadgets that you may no longer need. No restrictions on devices. Every bit helps. A message from Oldham County Solid Waste.
You're watching Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball from Glycod.
(22-9) our score here in this 29th District Championship. And I just want to remind you that here over the next couple of weeks that Glycod will become Tournament Central for you, and Glycod will be covering Kentucky's postseason basketball tournament starting Tuesday, February 21st. Broadcast over 20 games in district and regional tournament action. Actually, I think it will be from a lot of that region.
They're really letting them hold. No calls.
And another empty trip there for Oldham County. Fisher looks to drive it. Has to back it out. In the corner, that's Howard. Can't get it to go. One and done, though. Markham comes down with the board. And ball taken away again. Going the other way. Howard can't get it to go. Scales can't get it to go. Fisher comes up with the board, kicks it back out. Roberts left alone. He'll shoot the 3. Nails it.
Well, 3 offensive rebounds will get you beat. And then the end prize. Another turnover.
Yep, going the other way. Sacrificing his body there was Howard. Trying to find player down low.
They
that was
are
Higdon.
absolutely letting them flail each other.
They sure are.
You know, this is a good time for a P-check.
Yeah.
I mean, it's at both ends of the floor. No blood, no foul. Wow. You're always concerned that with letting them play it that way that somebody gets hurt.
Yep, absolutely. Higdon with 9 in the contest thus far. Roush
See,
gets
they've
it to
got a
Green.
hand on everything. I mean,
Higdon, Green takes it into the lane, can't get it to fall. Put back, wouldn't go either. Dump down, inside.
will always go left.
And Higdon gets it to go.
You know, Coach Leslie's seen enough. You know.
So Oldham County takes another timeout.
Oldham still hasn't scored in this quarter, and their scoring drought now stretches 4.5 minutes.
So with that, we will step away, come back in just a few moments. 20-point lead for North Oldham. Come on back for more on Glycod.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're watching Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball from Glycod.
Play is
29-9 our score here in this 29th District Championship game. And Gary, we were talking a 11-0 run to begin this
second quarter for North.
Yep.
Very much so. And Oldham hadn't scored for 4.5 minutes. So they keep changing players on Green, keeping fresh defenders on him. You know, he's a slender 6'7", and, it's going to wear him down. That's part of it.
Roush trying to take it inside. Kicks it back out. Steinbrenner for three. Won't go. Higdon muscles down the rebound. Fisher slowly brings it across timeline. Looks to take it inside. Nearly has it taken away, but gets it to go up and in.
13-0 run for the Mustangs here in this second quarter.
Fisher with 7 unofficially. Green trying to give it
up. Well, just got body shivered in the middle.
Roush. Now Green, now foul comes. As Green went to turn the corner. Scales with his second foul. Roberts checks back into the game. Into Green. Looks to drive it into traffic, shoots the fadeaway, gets the roll.
Boy, that breaks a long scoring drought for the Colonels.
9 of the 11, we believe, from Green. And Dallas Roberts unimpeded to the basket there for his 10th point. Green gets his man to fall off, and so he shoots the fadeaway. It won't fall.
I'm going to tell you, I see fatigue in Green. They wore him down.
Now ball poked away. Steinbrenner shoots the floater. It won't fall, though, and hard to the deck goes Jack Fisher.
Well, Steinbrenner, second leading scorer on the team, and I'm not sure if he's even scored tonight.
No, unofficially, no. I don't have him with any points.
I mean, he's had good looks. You know, for him, this first time in this big district game here in the finals, and maybe just a little tight, but Colonel's got to chip away. It's not going to all come back at once, and if you're a North Oldham fan, they got to keep laying the wood.
So Roberts gets it across timeline, gives it up. That's Howard. The three won't fall.
I'm going to tell you, Todd, Green is tired. He is wore out. Now another defender on him.
And then the ball down and a travel. Ambergy.
8 turnovers for the Colonels. We talked about that in our keys of the game. You've got to limit turnovers, and right now everything is going wrong for the Colonels. It's the depth that's gotten to him already. He's tried a multitude of players, and you've only got one that's actual scoring.
Roberts with the fadeaway. Got 12. Steinbrenner shoots the three. And one and done are the Colonels.
Colonels being out-rebounded 10-8.
Down to Howard. Dumped down low. It was a rifle pass. Couldn't do anything with it. Now out to Howard for three. He'll hit from there.
How's that for you? Number 8 man comes in off the bench, plays like a starter.
I believe that was his first bucket of the night. Made 3, 38-11. Right to Green. Green will shoot that jumper again. That one wouldn't go down. And Gay comes up with the board. Double dribble on Roberts, and he knew it.
Well, Roberts' teammate set him up,
right,
and then turned his head.
Yep.
And Roberts, before he would throw it away, just said, well, maybe I can get away with a double dribble, and the official right beside him caught it.
Green to Steinbrenner. He'll shoot the three. Gets it to go.
Well, Steinbrenner is a streaky scorer, but he's going to have a long streak to get these guys back in it with 46 seconds to go here in the second quarter. First points of the second quarter for the Colonels.
Fisher almost loses the handle, gets it back.
They'll end up getting the ball back to Roberts.
And a timeout on the floor from the Mustangs, so we will take a brief break as well. No, we've fulfilled our obligation. We'll keep it right here with 21 seconds left. Well, Gary, I mean, it's one of those things, 38-14, like you said, that they're going to the Oldham County Colonels are going to have something to talk about at halftime to see what can you do just to chip away, right? That's the only way you can do it.
Well, defensively, they have to get back in it. So many times when teams get down, the natural assumption is, well, we'll get back in it with our offense, and that only sometimes compounds the problem. Chip away, get back in at the defense, adjust how you play, because they haven't done a good job adjusting to the pressure. We talked about that was something that North was going to hit them with, and boy, have they. But your thing is, Oldham has limited scores. We said they've got to have 3 double-figure scores tonight, and they may have 1.
Ball into Roberts. Well defended there. Roush trying to take it away.
Roush, a very good defender. Watch him going to Scales. Scales setting himself up in the corner. Here's Scales.
He's got it loose for the 3. Will not fall. Chasing it down. Scales. They're going to say it was a turnover before the shot, so that will take us to halftime. Our halftime score, North Oldham 38, Oldham County 14. Come on back for the halftime show, and we'll get you scores on the ticker, and stats for both teams. Come on back for that on Glycod.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Waterson Trail in Louisville.
If your car's been damaged, regardless of make or model, visit the experts at Roy's Body Shop. Roy's is locally owned and operated with free towing and lifetime warranty on all collision repairs. Plus, they provide deductible savings for every insurance claim. Open weekdays 9 to 5 at 2604 Highway 146 in LaGrange. Give them a call at 502-222-0948 or online at roysbodyshop.com. Roy's Body Shop. Collision repair for the people. Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by LaGrange Service Center, a family-owned car repair shop that also offers 24/7 towing and roadside assistance. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, celebrating their 58th year in business.
Time for our halftime stats and those halftime numbers, if I can find it. Brought to you by Financial Solutions in LaGrange. Clarity for your financial future. And for those, let's go ahead and turn it over to Gary.
Well, once again, for the first 5 minutes of the game, it was played even, but there came a point with about 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. I just think North turned it up. You know, they brought some fresh subs in. They turned up the heat. Oldham didn't score for the rest of the quarter, and that extended into the second quarter. They didn't score again until 4 minutes were gone. Meanwhile, while that was happening, North was basically running away with it, and they took a lead that at one time was 10-9 and pushed it out to what we have here at halftime, 38-14.
All right, let's get you the individual scoring numbers for both teams. For the Colonels, they're being led by Max Green in his 9 points. Adam Steinbrunner has 3. Luke Ambergy has 2 in the contest. These are unofficial, folks, so if I missed some for somebody, my apologies. For the Mustangs, they were led by Dallas Roberts and an even dozen, 11 from Ian Higdon. 11 from Ian Higdon, 7 from Jack Fisher, and 3 apiece on made threes from Grant Neal and from Ryan Howard. So again, Dallas Roberts leading the Mustangs, Max Green leading the Colonels. Well, let's go ahead and step aside and catch our other halftime break. When we come back, we'll ask Coach Forrest to reset things for us here for the second half on Glycod.
For sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has a mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 502-225-9900. That's 502-225-9900, or visit lawsonfinancial.net.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Welcome to WDRB Home Design here at Watts Home Center. We're talking paint colors today. Tommy, what are the hottest colors this season?
The hottest colors are gray. Grays are trending. You also have taupes, off-white. Benjamin Moore has over 4,000 colors, so we can find something that you like.
So if I wanted to color match my shirt, you could do it?
I can do it. We take our little color spectrometer here. We'll take a picture of your shirt, tells us what color it is. We have true color lighting, so it helps us get the true color to match your color.
Do you have any tips for us to ensure a successful paint job?
The best tip I can give you is use the proper tools. You want to use a good paintbrush, you want to use a good roller. People always grab a roller frame, they just want to roll a wall, grab a pole, whether it be an expensive good one, an inexpensive wood one. It makes the job go so much easier when you're rolling that wall out.
The team at Watts Home Center can answer all your painting questions, so come on out to their location here in LaGrange. I'm Lindsay Cox for WDRB Home Design.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
If your car's been damaged, regardless of make or model, visit the experts at Roy's Body Shop. Roy's is locally owned and operated with free towing and lifetime warranty on all collision repairs. Plus, they provide deductible savings for every insurance claim. Open weekdays 9 to 5 at 2604 Highway 146 in LaGrange. Give them a call at 502-222-0948 or online at roysbodyshop.com. Roy's Body Shop. Collision repair for the people.
You're watching Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball from Glycod.
29th District Championship, the boys half of the action tonight, and this one has been all North Oldham from the get-go. Our girls contest earlier was won by the South Oldham Dragons over North Oldham 55-47, and with about 1:15 left in the halftime, let's turn it back over to Coach Forrest and see if he's got any thoughts on what both these teams might need to do to try to get back in this one. Or excuse me, what Oldham County needs to do to get back in this one. Pardon me.
Well, if you're North Oldham, you want to keep doing what you're doing.
Absolutely.
And, they're playing very aggressively. They're using their bodies. And if the officials aren't going to call it that way, you just keep on doing it. And you take advantage of that. And it's really frustrated Oldham. And if you're Oldham, you can't get it all back on the offensive end, believe it or not. You have to play good defense, and you have to bring your level of play up to them. And when you're down 24 at halftime, it's easier said than done.
Yep.
Right now you're playing for pride.
As the teams return to the court, it looks as though the Mustangs are the same way they started the game. Roberts, Higdon, Neal, Anderson, and Fisher for the Colonels. Let's see if they are the same way. Looks the same. Roush, Green, Ambergy, Markham, and Steinbrenner. So let's see if Green, running the point, can get some things going here. Give, go, inside, down trying to take it to Higdon. And they're going to call a foul. And that goes against Grant Neal, his first.
Colonel's trying to run the guard cutter off the high screen, the old UCLA set play, trying to get the taller Green posted up inside. He got fouled, so that's a plus, but they're going to have to keep on plugging to get this thing back to respectable.
Green down inside. Oh, blocked away.
And that's what happens when you got a 6'8" guy waiting behind. And Anderson made himself very present. That's called sending a message.
Roberts to Higdon. Higdon, left alone, will shoot the long two. It won't fall. Ambergy comes down with the board.
Ambergy really been a non-factor. Battled with quad muscle cramps the other night, the entire game, and I don't want to make excuses for him, but you got to be at full speed when you're going against the two big ones. He's having the challenge inside.
Trying to shovel pass it underneath there to Green and couldn't get it to go.
Usually when he's in that area, he'll make up and under moves, nice solid moves and stuff, but just looks like tonight he's running on fumes. There's
Ambergate.
Higdon really got under him then.
Markham had it swatted away, but got the ball back and took it inside.
Well, credit Markham. He continued. He got it blocked, picked it up, and went right back in over another 6'7" player. Colonel's trying to put a little pressure up front now, but the guard play's awfully good for North.
And gets it right down inside.
Yep.
Anderson with his first points of the ball game.
North beats the press very easily and ends up getting a layup inside, and then just
Takes
a lazy
the ball away.
pass.
Oh, but missed on the other end by Neal. Down inside, Roush. And hard to the floor.
Give Roush credit. He went right at the 6'8" Anderson. And
Neal whistled for the foul, however.
I like it.
.56% free throw shooter. Headed to the line.
Well,
can't get that first to go.
Nothing right now is working for the Colonels. Can't make free throws. Turning the ball over. Having a hard time offensively. Can't spot a lot of good things right now. Just keep on plugging. That's all you can do.
Can't get that one to go either.
Man.
Fisher comes down with the board.
That one was off by about 6 inches.
Roberts for three on the other end. Splash. Green in the corner. To Ambergate trying to take it inside. Charge.
Offensive foul is on Luke Ambergate, his first and the team first.
Well, I don't know about that one, but,
Quickly, press was broken.
Yeah, they're going through the press like a sieve. If you're Oldham, you got to kind of speed things up, but you got to be really careful, or they'll pick you apart.
Out for three. That one wouldn't go from Neal. Green looking to drive, gives it up instead. Give and go, Ambergate, and he will draw the foul.
They're trying to get Ambergate involved, and at the same time in doing so, what a horrible call. I mean,
oh, they whistle. Yeah, offensive foul. My goodness.
Offensive foul. When the defensive player was never even set. It's kind of like, well, we called 2 fouls on him the first half. We won't call any on him the second half. Come on, call them the way they are.
Neal crosses timeline. Leaves it off for Fisher there. Behind the back. Thought about the three, dumps it off. Higdon.
Well,
then on the other end, ball out of bounds, Oldham County. While
Green complaining that he was hit on the shot, just kind of smiling, and but Oldham's got. It's not going to change. You've got to change the way you're playing. Don't make excuses. Just go at it and play hard, and that's easier said than done from up here in the bleachers.
Higdon finds Neal in the corner. He'll step back, shoot the three, feeling it.
Well, right now, everything they're putting up, they're making. And if Oldham doesn't suck it up, it will be ugly, ugly.
Well, as I talked with David Levitch before the game, as Green shoots the long three, it will not go, but comes off to Markham. Another board for him. He was saying, even before our interview, how his team wanted a chance to win this district title, and Anderson.
I think they've come out this third quarter, and they basically want to get this thing finished.
So Oldham County takes a timeout, and we will take a timeout as well. Come on back. More third quarter action on Glycott.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
You're watching Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball from Glycod.
Ouch.
50-16, all one-sided here in North Oldham. I'm going to see if we can show you that last play after the steal. Left up and down for Anderson of North Oldham. All right, Oldham County.
12-7 so far this quarter.
Yep.
North Oldham favor.
Green. Looking to drive it. It's it inside, dumps it back out. Dump down low. Markham, and ball taken away.
Markham's got to look to score.
And travel.
You know, Green did a good job in the pick and roll, and Markham, the sophomore, sometimes doesn't get himself involved offensively, and Green did a good job of setting him up in the pick and roll. But when he comes to the ball, he looked to pass. You know, when you're 4 feet from the basket, you got to look to score.
Well, and that's something that you would think would come with, you know, with maturity.
Well, I thought by the end of this year as a sophomore, you know, it's time to grow through those things. And he made great strides the first game with all those rebounds, but he's still got to look to be a scorer.
And three made for Oldham County. That's
Lete.
See,
there's Scales' favorite shot. Three from the corner, and I'm telling you, they're blistering it this second half.
So Scales, unless I'm mistaken, I think is that his first bucket of the night? That's what I thought. That made three from the corner.
If you would have bet me it will be a three from the corner, I would have taken it because that's where he lives.
Green got in there, had to pass out of it. This is Schlichter, and he nails the three. So Schlichter with a three, making it 53-22. Leaving it up and slammed home. Anderson and then a whistle.
Well, that's the same foul we've talked about the entire game that could have been called, and, you know, it's called the body shiver.
We'll show you that play again here if we can before the ball is inbounded.
And when you bounce a man 2 feet backwards, you know, you got to say contact was involved.
Green just retrieving that ball. It out. Markham can't hit that one.
Air ball.
Yeah, off the glass there. Schlichter can't get that one to go. And now the North Oldham student section letting him hear about it.
You know, it's just
Fisher.
You know, the defense broke down. No help. Now we got a one-on-one at the other end. You know, it can get bad.
Ball up off iron. Wouldn't go, and a whistle. Fisher whistled for the foul. That's his first. So Green will trigger under the Oldham County basket.
I'm not sure. Has Green taken a shot this third quarter?
He hasn't hit one, but I don't know if I don't think he has.
I don't think he's taken a shot. You know, he's trying to get other players involved.
Oh, Schleicher trying to thread the needle there. Fisher comes up with it. Now takes it down inside and goes up and gets it in.
They're hitting a phenomenal percentage. This happened. They're all layups. You know, that's the thing.
Ball nearly taken away. Emery can't get it to go. Nice attempt at a putback there by Markham. Couldn't get it to fall from point blank range. As the third period is about to come to an end. Scales for three, won't fall. And a whistle comes, and there will be time put back on the clock, I believe. Nope, I guess not. They're just going to say that's it.
Well, I think.
So at the end of three, our score, North Oldham 59, Oldham County 22. We'll have more coming in the fourth quarter. So stay tuned for that here on Glycod.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in. Like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut. And the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
You're watching Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball from Glycod.
29th District Championship back underway, and a score there from Luke Anderson. His 8th unofficially, and then a whistle comes before the basket on the other end. So Scales committed the foul. That's his third, team's 6, so that will give Oldham County some chances from the line. Green with that goes to double digits. I'm missing something there score-wise. I'm sorry about that, folks.
You had Green get fouled on the bucket and made the free throw.
Right.
Fouls on Luke Emery, his third, the team third. Checking for the Turtles from 32, Henry Markham. At the line for the Mustangs, Luke Anderson.
So Anderson heads to the free throw line. Hard off back iron.
You know, we saw this same North Oldham team late in January go up to South Oldham and end up winning in a game very similar to this. The physicality, you know, made the difference.
Green looks to take it inside, has to give it up.
See, now they've gone miles on Green, about 6'5".
And Green buries that one.
Well, Green has been fairly composed. I know he's frustrated. You know, like we said earlier, he's tall, but he's thin, and they beat on him.
Scales from the corner. Rebounded out by Markham, and then reset here for Oldham County. Green thought about the three.
See, everybody's got a forearm on him. If you're going to do that, tell us before the game what other rules you're not going to apply. But they're kind of making a mockery of things. Now, if I'm North Oldham and they're going to let me get away with it,
Yeah,
I'm going to continue to play that
sure.
way.
Yeah,
Certainly.
until the whistle comes.
Yeah.
Again, press broken fairly easily. Scales from the corner. Can't get it to fall. Ball tipped around. And finally, Markham comes up with it. Head to Green. Thought he was going to take Higdon one-on-one. Ball poked away. And ball's going to go back the way of the blue.
Well, now we've got the 4 officials going to come over.
And it's going to go the way that was said.
I thought if he was going to come all the way across the floor and overrule the official that was 2 feet away, there is a problem. But why he even went over, the other official had the call.
So Green, he's going to shoot the long 3, gets it to go. That would be 18 unofficially, but I know I may have missed something there, folks. Got a whistle. That's going to go against Max Green.
Yep. Well, now fresh bodies in. You know, they keep running Scales in and out. Well, and really what they're trying to do is get him in playing condition. Now, you can practice all you want while you're rehabbing, but until you're in the gym and you're running against bodies and stuff.
Neal, his 3 wouldn't go. Nice rebound by Roberts. Kicked back out. And the 3 drops through from Howard.
Well, you miss a 3, and then you hit a 3. And then a sub comes in, and he's the guy that hits the 3.
And Green on the other end with another 3-point basket.
Just not getting any help defensively and
then
offensively.
a whistle before the shot there, Max Green.
That's Roberts.
Whistled for it.
Being a wily senior guard, realized that Green was, the last 2 times, tried to back tip. He did a great job setting him up, went around him, shortened his dribble where Green's back tip wouldn't get it.
Fisher takes, calls bank.
It's one of those games. Now let's bank in a 3.
Green rises up, buries another 3.
Well, Green's putting on a clinic here. Too little, too late. With a hand in his face, that's his 3rd 3 here of the quarter. But as we mentioned, too many turnovers. Didn't do a very good job against the aggression. And no one else has really showed up offensively.
Fisher kicks it. Well, left alone. Howard, nope, gives it up to Fisher on nice cut. 15 for Fisher. Green, he's going to shoot it again, drains it, and it could have been a foul called there too. I got him with 27, but that's very unofficial.
Well, it looked like parting of the Red Sea there defensively.
And a whistle comes.
So we got Oldham going down the floor. We've got a policeman coming off the sideline
to ask for a towel.
Yeah, but I don't think that's the policeman's job.
I'm not sure.
I mean, stoppage of play is one thing. You do it the first dead ball. You don't want anybody to get in a situation where somebody gets hurt.
Must have been a big spill because
they're out there with about 5 towels now.
Well, you know what? Because of the running clock, we're gonna use this as an opportunity to catch a quick break. We'll be back for more 4th quarter on Glycod.
Car's been damaged, regardless of make or model, visit the experts at Roy's Body Shop. Roy's is locally owned and operated with free towing and lifetime warranty on all collision repairs. Plus, they provide deductible savings for every insurance claim. Open weekdays 9 to 5 at 2604 Highway 146 in LaGrange. Give them a call at 502.
Well, they got it cleaned up quickly there, folks, so we are back at it. Nice move there inside. Who was that masked man? 22.
Well, he's one of the JV players that doesn't get in often, and I don't have him on my sheet.
I don't either. We'll see if we can discover.
Colonel fouls on Henry
Markham.
No.
Whistled, and that's going to send Higdon to the line, and it rattles around.
Now here's where you want to be careful. You're north, and you're up about 25 here with 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. I'm not so sure I want to have starters in. Just for the fact that somebody can get hurt, like that slick floor.
I agree with you, Coach. Green got that. There's a good board down underneath and got it back, trying to get inside. Draws the foul on Higdon. And I must have been mistaken about the clock before, Coach. That was my fault.
No, as I was mentioning,
40-43.
We had it going here last week. It had reached the 35 plateau. They would run it a while, then they'd stop. It's like you need to have an understanding of how that works, and not many people do because you don't see it.
Right. So Green gets the bucket there. We'll go back and shoot another. Again, unofficially, I've got him with 29. That's very unofficial. Fisher on the other end, but that fouled before the attempt. Won't fall. Board by Markham. Green takes it inside, shoots the floater, gets it to go.
You know, Oldham has missed one shot in the fourth quarter, and they still haven't put much of a dent in this thing.
And as you said, we talked about earlier, now it's running.
Oh, it's 23.
I don't know. Higdon, and the whistle comes. Now the clock stops. I guess during foul, so.
Well, what happens, it's during the foul, but I don't think it's ever reached 35, which would cause that to kick in. Unless I went to sleep or something for about 3 or 4 minutes.
So Higdon misses the first, eyes the second. Can't get that one to go either. Green takes it across timeline, launches another three. That was short. And trying to take it inside there is Gar. He couldn't get it to go. And then a whistle comes. And they're saying that was actually officially a timeout.
It's a timeout,
North Oldham,
but he told the official, I just want to sub them in.
Yeah, sub guys in.
But, you know, up 23, I don't know if you want to have some starters in.
Neal with it. Yeah, there's still a couple of starters in. Yeah. Fisher and Neal both got the start tonight, and they are still in there. Neal will head to the line. 6 points on the effort, now 7. Can't get the second to go. 45 seconds remains here as the 29th District Championship. Roush for 3. I have that as just his first bucket.
Yep.
Pitching it back out. And let's see if North Oldham's is going to try to dribble it out here. And that looks like that's going to be our final. 71-50 as the North Oldham Mustangs will win their first 29th district title since 2008. And Mustangs improved to 24-5 on the season. The Colonels fall to 16-15. We will step aside, and when we come back, we'll get you the stats and be sure to keep the ticker updated here on Glycod.
Winter is coming. The Farmer's Almanac is predicting a rough winter with teeth-chattering cold. Don't be caught unprepared. Call Thompson Heating and Cooling today for a special $99 HVAC checkup. Because the last time you want to find out your heat isn't working is when you really need it. At Thompson, we offer a 2-hour appointment window, so you won't be kept waiting all day. We are fully stocked and prepared, and 90% of our calls are repaired that day. And as always, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Call us today for express service.
Broken, outdated electronics harm the environment when disposed with regular trash. That's why Oldham County Solid Waste is sponsoring an electronics collection event on Saturday, April 15th, 2023 from 9 a.m. to noon at Oldham County High School's student parking lot. It's the perfect time to properly dispose of tube and projection-style televisions, computers, smartphones, or other gadgets that you may no longer need. No restrictions on devices, every bit helps. A message from Oldham County Solid Waste.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has a mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 502-225-9900. That's 502-225-9900 or visit lawsonfinancial.net.
Welcome to WDRB Home Design here at Watts Home Center. We're talking paint colors today. Tommy, what are the hottest colors this season?
The hottest colors are gray. Grays are trending. You also have taupes, off-white. Benjamin Moore has over 4,000 colors, so we can find something that you like.
So if I wanted to color match my shirt, you could do it?
I can do it. We take our little color spectrometer here. It will take a picture of your shirt, tells us what color it is. We have true color lighting, so it helps us get the true color to match your color.
Do you have any tips for us to ensure a successful paint job?
The best tip I can give you is use the proper tools. You want to use a good paintbrush, you want to use a good roller. People always grab a roller frame, they just want to roll a wall. Grab a pole, whether it be an expensive good one, an inexpensive wooden one. It makes the job go so much easier when you're rolling that wall out.
The team at Watts Home Center can answer all your painting questions, so come on out to their location here in LaGrange. I'm Lindsay Cox for WDRB Home Design.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Watts Home Center. Whether it's building, restoring, or improving your home, visit the experts at Watts, 2350 Commerce Parkway in LaGrange. Watts Home Center, design that feels like home.
$71-50 is our final here at North Oldham High School in the 29th District Championship as the North Oldham Mustangs defeat the Oldham County Colonels in this one by 21, and it was all North Oldham right from the get-go, Gary, just from the opening jump and an 18-9 lead at the end of the first period.
Well, it was 9-8 North Oldham, and then the walls started to crumble.
Yeah.
The last 3 minutes of the first quarter and into the second quarter, Oldham offensively couldn't score, and defensively They didn't do a very good job against a North team that seemed like they were on a mission tonight to prove something, and I think they sent the word out in the 8th region that they're the team to beat. But I'll say this, Todd, having been in this business a while, I've seen teams that won the district get beat the first game, and teams that were runner-ups win the region.
Yep, sure can happen.
Been on both sides of that saddle, so it's about how well do your kids bounce back, how receptive are they to what you as a coach tell them, all right, hey, it happens. We got the bad one out of our system. The glorious thing about in Kentucky in the playoff system is the runner-up gets a do-over.
Gets a chance, yep.
So if you're Oldham, you preach that message, you hope the kids buy into it.
Right.
And, they can find themselves. The good thing also is North Oldham goes to the different bracket than OC does.
Right,
So if you're going to meet again, you meet in the finals.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we should tell you, too, that we on Glycod will be having all of that 8th region tournament action from both Gallatin County for the girls and from Henry County for the boys. So
I thought that was a good segue.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. So tune in. We'll have basketball for you Monday, Tuesday with the girls, Wednesday, Thursday with the boys, and then, of course, semifinals and finals coming the week after. Let's briefly take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk about our stats and scores for both teams and get you the most outstanding players. So come on back for that here on Glycod.
Welcome to WDRB Home Design here at Watts Home Center. We're talking paint colors today. Tommy, what are the hottest colors this season?
The hottest colors are gray. Grays are trending. You also have taupes, off-white. Benjamin Moore has over 4,000 colors, so we can find something that you like.
So if I wanted to color match my shirt, you could do it?
I can do it. We take our little color spectrometer here. It will take a picture of your shirt, tells us what color it is. We have true color lighting, so it helps us get the true color to match your color.
Do you have any tips for us to ensure a successful paint job?
The best tip I can give you is use the proper tools. You want to use a good paintbrush, you want to use a good roller. People always grab a roller frame, they just want to roll a wall. Grab a pole, whether it be an expensive good one, an inexpensive wooden one. It makes the job go so much easier when you're rolling that wall out.
The team at Watts Home Center can answer all your painting questions, so come on out to their location here in LaGrange. I'm Lindsay Cox for WDRB Home Design.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has a mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 502-225-9900. That's 502-225-9900 or visit lawsonfinancial.net. For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
You're watching Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball from Glycod.
It is time to look at our final stats, and for those final stats, let's First, turn it over to Gary Forrest to talk about team statistics for both clubs in this 71-50 win, North Oldham over Oldham County.
Well, as bad as the score may look, the stats probably are a little less intrusive, but, the bottom line is if you get a lot more shots, you're going to win the game. And North was able to do that through a combination of offensive rebounds and pushing turnovers, and that really made the difference. And Oldham shot it fairly respectable, 16 of 35. But then you look at North Oldham, and they were 27 of 51. So 16 more attempts and 11 more makes, and that right there tells the story. Turnovers, 15 for Oldham. One of the keys was to limit those. Only 7 for North Oldham. Rebounds were a push, 20 for Oldham, 22 for North Oldham. But when it's all said and done, you can't have long periods of stretches. We talked about Oldham had to have 3 double-figure scores. I think they had 1.
Yep, they had 1.
And, it wasn't for the lack of good looks. Ball didn't drop. And as much as Oldham struggled, North was on the other side. It seemed like everything they put up for the longest time went in.
Yep.
Guys off the bench, you had contributions from 9 players that really contributed for North. And for Oldham, they didn't get a lot off their bench. And as time went on, and as we mentioned before, this is not sour grapes or anything, the style of play. North was very aggressive, and the officials allowed aggressive play. So if you're Oldham, you have to decide, are you going to ramp yourself up physically? And, for North, I really thought that was the turning point of the game, and it started from the get-go.
Well, let's go over individual scoring. I will actually take down the graphic there so we can watch as the North Oldham Mustangs cut down some nets here. The Colonels were led by Max Green, and this is very unofficial, folks. I had him with 31, but I'm probably missed something there somewhere. I will admit it. No other player really made a huge impact. It was spread out nicely. Cameron Roush had 3. Logan Schlichter had 3. Nolan Leite had 3. 3 from Adam Steinbrunner. 2 apiece from Luke Ambergy and Henry Markham, and number 22, who unfortunately we did not have on our roster lists. Dallas Roberts, Ian Higdon, and Jack Fisher, I all had unofficially with 15. So 3 15-point scores. 8 from Luke Anderson, 7 from Grant Neal, 6 from Ryan Howard, and 3 from Jack Scales. My unofficial scoring for the Mustangs, who improved to 24-5. Colonels fall to 16-15. And let's jump aside, and when we come back, we'll have the most outstanding players for both teams put a bow on the 29th District Championship for the night. Come on back for that on Glycott.
Car's been damaged. Regardless of make or model, visit the experts at Roy's Body Shop. Roy's is locally owned and operated with free towing and lifetime warranty on all collision repairs. Plus, they provide deductible savings for every insurance claim. Open weekdays 9 to 5 at 2604 Highway 146 in LaGrange. Give them a call at 502-222-0948 or online at roysbodyshop.com. Roy's Body Shop. Collision repair for the people.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in. Like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut. And the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
Broken, outdated electronics harm the environment when disposed with regular trash. That's why Oldham County Solid Waste is sponsoring an electronics collection event on Saturday, April 15th, 2023 from 9 a.m. to noon at Oldham County High School student parking lot. It's the perfect time to properly dispose of tube and projection-style televisions, computers, smartphones, or other gadgets that you may no longer need. No restrictions on devices. Every bit helps. A message from Oldham County Solid Waste. Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're watching Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball from Glycod.
'29th District Basketball Championship wrapped up here this evening. The girls' half of the action. South Oldham defeats North 55-47 in that one. And in the nightcap, North Oldham over Oldham County 71-50. And for our most outstanding players of the ball game for this second game, let's turn it back over to Gary Forrest. Gary?
Well, I think both players' names won't surprise you. Dallas Roberts, 15 points, but he really set the table for his teammates and didn't look to shoot a lot, but he made his teammates better, so that's obviously a big plus. And for Oldham, Max Green, once again, didn't shoot a lot early, tried to get everybody else involved, and really, if he hadn't gone on a streak here in the fourth quarter, it would have been a not-so-pretty score.
Right.
Really shot it well the fourth quarter.
Tonight's Most Outstanding Players presented by Crestwood State Farm agent Leslie Gilly. For a quote on home, auto, or life insurance, contact Leslie at 502-384-6184. That's 502-384-6184. And it's time for Coach Forrest to put a little bit of a bow on this 29th District tournament for us. And I guess first, let's just briefly run back to the girls game and your thoughts for those two teams going forward.
Well, I think South Oldham, is one of those teams that could sneak up on people. And on a given night, they have enough shooting that if they're playing the right people, they could surprise some people. I think for North Oldham, they're going to have to find ways to generate more scoring when they go up to the regional tournament at Gallatin. For this boys group,
let's hear about them.
I just think you looked at a North Oldham team tonight who was hitting on all cylinders, and we mentioned they're aggressive both offensively and defensively, and it showed itself tonight. And, tonight I think they put the big stamp on themselves as being the team to beat. And, they beat a good Oldham team tonight, and they beat them pretty much kind of the way they wanted to. And, for Oldham, they go in as a runner-up. So you get that one gotcha.
Yep.
And, they have to learn from this. And been there, done that. A lot of people have done it, gone the hard way, coming in as a runner-up. If there is a plus for Oldham, for them to play well, they won't see a North Oldham until at least the finals because they'll be in different brackets. For North, they're going to play a runner-up. That's the prize they get.
Right.
And, if you're Coach Levitz, you just hope your team can continue to play, and they're on a roll right now. And this is the time of year you want to be on a roll.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to remind everybody that to check out Glycod's Tournament Central at glycod.com, where we will have all the schedules will be posted at Tournament Central. We will be covering Kentucky's postseason action like no other. We are planning to have live video coverage of the 8th Region Girls Basketball Tournament from Gallatin County. That would be Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. And the 8th Region Boys Basketball Tournament, Henry County, Wednesday, Thursday, Monday, and Tuesday. And then also next Saturday, 7th Region Girls Championship at Valley and 6th Region Girls Championship at Valley. And then Monday and Tuesday, the 6th and 7th Region Boys Basketball Championships from Valley High School. So just check out glycod.com for all that coverage. Well, I think that's going to just about do it for us here at North Oldham High School. For our executive producers, Steve Bird, Joey Theobald, who ran our camera tonight, Coach Gary Forrest, I'm Dr. Todd Carter, and signing off, saying our final scores tonight. The South Oldham girls defeated the North Oldham girls in our first game, 55-47, and our nightcap tonight, the North Oldham boys defeating the Colonels 71-50. Good night. God bless. Thanks for watching, everybody.
From Glycod, this has been Roy's Body Shop 8th Region High School Basketball. Roy's Body Shop in LaGrange. Collision repair for the people. Tonight's game was also brought to you by Anderson Sales and Service in Crestwood, making your life easier with quality products and quality service. Watts Home Center, design that feels like home. Thompson Heating and Cooling, making people comfortable. LaGrange Service Center, quality car care since 1964. State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilly, and by Mortensen Family Dental.
For schedule information about our upcoming broadcast, visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @Glycod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation from Glycod.